Cool. I think we're live. Are we live? Are we live?
I think so.
Yeah, we are live. Cool. So you want to introduce yourself?
Uh, it's a me, Mario. Woohoo! No, that's not my real name. Anyways, my name is SuperSonic. Welcome to the speedrun block of side quests. I'm joined by my man Campy, who's going to be reading the donations as well. Um, I was watching the donation ticker for the small fire glitch. It looks like we're going to be kicking it off with that. So, whenever you guys are ready, I'm good to go.
Yeah, you can just start. And then once we did get a $5 donation from Slowpoke as a gamer. Thank you very much. No comments, but yeah, we're ready to go. You want to explain what the fire glitch is real quick before we kick off the entire run?
The small fire glitch, it's pretty much an aesthetic glitch where Mario retains his small hitbox, but he looks like Fire Mario. Apparently, it's in the game's code. However, there isn't an animation for Small Fire Mario. So we will be seeing like one frame of Big Fire show up. However, it doesn't affect the hitbox in any way. So it is pretty much a marathon safe slash like racing safe trick. Although sometimes if you end up dying, you do have to redo the glitch again because it'll put you back to the normal state. So we're going to try not to die when we get this glitch. So we're going to hope to see it, the entire way.
Cool. I'm excited.
All right. So with that, we're just going to go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. And we're off. We're back in the Mushroom Kingdom back in 1985 when this game came out. So we're going to try to stay as Small Mario until 1-3.
Okay. So there's been some like crazy developments that's been happening in the Super Mario Brothers community recently. As of today, I believe the 80% world record was broken.
Yeah, it was just broken by Miniland. I don't recall what the time was, but it was like a low 455.
Which is insane.
Yeah, the previous record was like 455.430 by Nifsky. I believe both of those speedrunners are pretty young as well. So the youngins are showing up the old folk here, which is really amazing to see like the growth of the game and like how far it's come since then.
Yeah, it seems like it's like games, especially that have been like just classics like this. We've seen Ocarina of Time and things like that have just been completely blown open wide like recently with just new strats, younger runners and things like that. Like it's been crazy.
Yeah, like especially with Warpless as well. Like Cosmic broke the sub 19 barrier last year. Mm-hmm. And the current world record is held by GTA's. He's actually one frame away from the 1858. It's at 1859.008 or something like that. He had like one frame of lag in a stage that pretty much cost him the 1858. But it is a very solid run overall.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
This game, it's for those in chat who don't know, this game is dependent on frames for world records, like frame counting and getting everything perfect, because it's so optimized now, which is insane.
Mm-hmm. And there's always like tricks being added in. It is possible to get 454 in any percent, which wasn't really humanly possible at the time, but there's been some new developments in the game in which like the records just been going lower and lower. And here we go. This is the start of the small fire glitch. So we got hit on the axe and Bowser at the same time. So the game gets a little confused, thinking, okay, you beat the level. However, you took a hit, but we're gonna, make you big. But then when you grab a power up, it's a mushroom, which makes me small. And now we grab Fire Flower, and now we're Small Fire Mario.
Let's go, Small Mario.
So yeah, we have the luxury of a small hitbox. We can also shoot fire. We cannot break bricks though. It pretty much retains the same properties as the regular Small Mario.
Gotcha.
So this is what the donations are for. Again, thank you very much everyone for your donations. I was like blown away that the incentive got met in like a minute. So thank you all so much.
Yeah, the community is just loving this entire event, which has been awesome. Like, and the entire Mario block has been just great too.
Yeah, and Mario has been like my primary speed game for like a good 4 years now. Although I haven't really been grinding SMB1 as much. mainly because I've been on the Sonic grind, which we will see later tonight, or today rather. I don't even know what time it is anymore.
It is the time.
But yeah, like we will be seeing some Sonic runs later. I've been pretty much playing those quite a bit. But SMB1 Warplus has been a category that I thoroughly enjoyed since running it in 2017. Andrew G, who's like one of the original speedrunners of Mario, he actually did a small fire Mario run at AGQ 2014, and that was pretty much my inspiration to do Warpless runs using that glitch for a while. And then eventually I started to learn the big fire Mario strats, and eventually got a 1903, which used to be top 3, but then it got moved down to like I think 7th or something now, because like a lot of people are getting like either sub 19s or like very low 19-minute times. So eventually I will come back to this, but for now I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes. So.
Oh yeah, GDQ 2014 was such an amazing marathon because there was just so many cool things that happened, especially like GDQ 2015. But like I just remember that time period of I got into so many new games just because of like those 2 marathons.
All right, so we got a castle coming up, and this is one of the reasons why we want to have fire. It's because we're gonna shoot down Bowser. Let's see if we can get this here. There we go. So we shot 5 fireballs at Bowser, but as we noticed, it was actually an imposter. So there's going to be a lot of fake Bowsers coming up, but the reason why we have fire is to cancel out the bridge collapse animation, which does cost around 2.5 seconds. So if I ended up grabbing the axe instead of shooting Bowser, then yeah, we would see the bridge collapse going.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fire is very beneficial to the run. Unfortunately, trying to get the record with small fire Mario is not possible, mainly because you have to grab an extra power-up. And it is like, you're losing 2.5 seconds from the axe grab in 1-4. And then, like as I mentioned, the extra power-up grab. So the lowest time you could get is probably a 1905. Which is still a pretty good time, but you can't break the sub 19 barrier unless you add in like flagpole glitches in each stage. But
that's really hard.
It is pretty hard. Pretty much what the flagpole glitch does, it will keep the flag on top of the flagpole, but it doesn't go down. So you'll save like 0.35 seconds or 21 frames, which is a frame rule. And I know there's that analogy about imagining a bus or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the frame rule is 0.35 seconds or 21 frames. And if you do use the bus analogy, like every end of the level is like a bus stop. So every bus leaves every 21 frames. So depending on how fast you get to that bus stop, it'll pretty much determine what kind of patterns you'll get. But since I'm not really sure what frame rules I'm on, I will be playing a lot of these levels safe. But if I did know what I was on, I would probably be just flying past through everything. But so this is probably why we don't want to go for like every single trick in the run, because there are some levels that will affect the patterns and you will end up losing time from slowing down or getting like a bad fire bar or something like that. Alright, give it a Bowser there. That was a Buzzy Beetle in disguise.
Buzzy Beetles.
Yeah.
My enemies. Those are my enemies.
Yeah, Buzzy Beetles, you cannot kill them with fire, but you can still stomp on them. As you kind of noticed there, I did shoot the Lakitu from underneath. That's the luxury of the small fire glitch. Although you do see like big Fire Mario appear, it does not expand the hitbox. Like you still remain with that small hitbox, but it can be pretty like broken for like enemy kills and whatnot.
Well, there we go. 401 done. Insane.
Yeah, just like that we're in World 4. Like I wasn't even talking about the game that much. We're just kind of flying through it.
With the speed runs of this game, most of the time, like there's a lot of different ports and things like that. We're using the original NES version. Why is that?
So the original NES, it runs at a frame rate of 60.09 and a bunch of numbers at the end that I could never remember. So I'll just round it up to 60.1. So if you end up playing it on Virtual Console or any other port, you actually lose 0.1 frame per second. So it is actually a lot slower to play it on, like let's say Wii Virtual Console or like Wii U Virtual Console, because those run at 60 flat. instead of like the 60.09 and a bunch of numbers at the end.
I see. Yeah, because I remember Mitch used to play SMB3 on Virtual Console back in the day.
Yeah.
And then made the switch over just because it was faster on original hardware.
Yeah, plus original hardware is better anyway. Like, I'm actually playing on an AV. I'm actually playing on an AV Famicom, which is a Japanese Nintendo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is also RGB modded. So what you're seeing right now on the screen, I'm actually using Component right now because I don't have an RGB cable for it. So it kind of looks like an emulator, and I get that asked all the time in chat. Like, are you playing on emulator? I'm like, no, this is actually a modded console.
During that, the whole talking about Mario, we did get a $19.82 donation from Bobby. SuperSonic, he can really move. SuperSonic, he's got an attitude. SuperSonic, he's the fastest thing alive.
Yo, Bobby, oh, thank you so much, man. Bobby, aka the Blacktastic, one of the most entertaining streamers out there. You guys just saw him just a few minutes ago, laughing like so much. I'll be honest with you, my cheeks were hurting before I went live. Like, I tried to like calm myself down from all the laughter. So Bobby, thank you for entertaining us for side quests. Always a pleasure watching your streams.
Oh, he's hilarious. He's such a national treasure.
Oh yeah,
for the speedrunning community and just the Twitch, like Twitch in general. He's just amazing. We did get it was filtered for some reason. Jamie, Video James, donated $20.15, and it was essentially just asking about the bus leaving the station analogy, which you did go over. So, thank you, Jamie, for that donation.
Yes, thank you. We got a little bit of a lag there, mainly because of the Hammer Brothers throwing a bunch of hammers, but not much of a big deal here. Alright, so we're going to see some repeat levels, starting with 5-3. So this will basically be 1-3, however we will have shorter platforms, and we got bullet bill shooting. But there is one particular Goomba that we need to defeat. Otherwise, this one platform will not spawn. That Goomba right there, if we don't stomp on that, that second platform will not appear because of sprite limits. And a lot of runs have died to 5-3.
We did get a $10 donation from Kerplop. This will be my final donation for this marathon. It was a fun time. See some of you at AGDQ tomorrow and the rest of you in the summer. Thank you very much, Kerplop.
Alright, so what I did here, I actually waited for the timer to hit 292 so I can get these good fire bars. This strat was found by Roy LT, formerly known as Royal Gamer. It pretty much gives you guaranteed like good fire bars, even though it is costing a little bit of time. But he's also like a fellow Mario runner, like a top player as well. Has like various like category extension world records, which we call him the meme king of Mario. So shout outs to Roy.
I love like the entire Mario community so much. I'm so bad at Mario games, but like I just love watching Mario and just see people just be so fast at this game. It's absolutely insane. I'm good at one Mario game. It's Mario Maker, just because I'm used to those physics. But this game, I'm so bad at. I know it's holding and jumping, but
yeah, run and jump.
It's much so hard though. It's so hard.
All right, 6-2. This is probably a lot of people's favorite levels, especially when they have fire. This is pretty much like your target practice stage because you can shoot down these piranha plants. If you didn't have fire, whoops, did not mean to run into the pipe there. I remember Cosmic, he did a small only run, and that sound was glorious. Heard a donation come through.
We did get a donation from Monica for $15.05, asking me to do an impersonation. Okay, I can't. Can't wait to see you crushing it on this run, SuperSonic. Let's go! I was supposed to say it that way, but thank you, Monica. I'm trying not to be super loud, but thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're heading into 6-4 now.
This is insane. We were just at 4-1. We were
Yeah.
just there.
So there's another safe stat we're gonna do. We're just gonna let these fire bars kind of pass by, so that way we can have a free path into this section here. Again, it costs a little bit of time, but it is pretty consistent. And this is like the beginning of Bowser throwing hammers. As you can see, when there's like a lot of hammers being thrown, there are like multiple hitboxes on there.
I see.
It sounded like a dying cat or something.
I really think it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you can go ahead and read that donation.
Okay, Rom Scout out here donating $15.05. For the next minute, Supersonic needs to impersonate Campy, and Campy needs to impersonate Supersonic. What?
How do I...
You can just say Mario Masters Coliseum like 80 times, and there you go. That's the best impersonation of me.
Mario Masters Coliseum.
All right, so we're swimming, and we're swimming.
Yeah, we're
There's a
swimming.
blooper. There's a blooper. You gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, you're gonna notice that I'm not gonna be shooting these guys down because sometimes there is a blooper at the end that can be pretty detrimental. So I will only shoot down enemies that are in the way, and like this guy right here. But if I end up getting a bad blooper, I am not gonna challenge it. This guy I gotta shoot down too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear, got caught by the coral there. Oh yeah, there's like a little joke about that coral. I'm sure like a lot of you people may have seen or watched Walking Dead at some point. I think there's like some instances where Rick calls out for Carl, so we just say like Coral, and there's like an email of him in FFZ.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're seeing a repeat of 2-3, but instead we got some Koopas coming up.
Koopa.
Along with Cheeps, and some of these patterns are kind of gnarly, but we should be fine here. You know what, let me try for a flagpole glitch. I clipped into the block, but I didn't quite get the jump in there. So pretty much with the flagpole glitch, you need to like... There's like a series of inputs that you need to do, like on the stairs. And like when you clip into the block, you have to like... I think push left 4 times or something like that, and then on the last input it's like left plus A. It's like it's very complicated to explain, but I'm like I know how to do it, but it doesn't happen all the time. So.
Yeah, it's really weird to watch it happen too, because you just kind of like go boop, just one block up into the flagpole.
Yeah. All right, well we're 7 worlds down. We got 1 more to go, just like that.
We're zooming.
We still haven't lost a small fire glitch. Didn't even get hit either, except for setting up for the glitch in the first place. And I'm gonna try not to curse myself right now, because World 8 can be quite a doozy.
World 8's hard.
Okay, I'm gonna stop on these 2 Koopas here to despawn one of these Goombas to get a free jump. And you'll normally see this in any percent. We always try to hit that first pixel of the star block. Reason being, in any percent, we call this thing at the end judges. So people will say they either got good judges or bad judges. Good judges is basically having the flag at the very top pixel. I think it's just 1 pixel higher, so it makes the screen transition a little faster. I don't think it applies to warpless. You can just play the level normally and you'll still get the frame rule regardless. Let's see if we... Yeah, that was pretty fast transition.
Wow. A gamer in here.
8-2. This is one of the deadliest stages of the run. I'm gonna try to hop over these here. Okay, now we're gonna do this strat called the BBBB strat. That is called Bonk, Brush, Boing, and Bounce. This was a strat created by Xerox Fiend, and it is the most consistent strat to get through the final part of 8-2.
Wow. BBBB. Let's go.
Yep. Bonk, Brush, Boing, and Bounce. Those are the 4 Bs.
That last level was always a run killer for MC when he does any percent.
Oh man.
When he tries to show it off at, like, we'll go to, there's a game store near him that always has Mario at, and he always just dies there, and he's like, all right, I'm done with this game. It's always a run killer.
I didn't shoot my fireball, so I just accidentally got hit there. So now we got big vulnerable Mario.
Big small Mario.
Yeah, so if we take a hit, we're practically dead. So I'm gonna try my best not to die here. Okay, we're at the final level. Do a little bit of a safe strat here. We're gonna try to go for a wall jump. Ah, missed it, but I'll go for a swag. Let's see if I can get it here. Come on. Can you not? There we go.
Look at you go.
Didn't want to cooperate, but
Wall jumps in this game are extremely hard.
yeah.
It's not as easy as one would think as just jump on the wall and jump.
Yeah, there's like a pixel where Mario can get stuck, and it is just enough to get a jump off of that pixel. Alright, we're at the final room. We're gonna play this Potaboo safe.
What's up, Bowser?
Oh, Bowser. Oh dear. Okay, I don't know what happened to that fire, but
That was insane.
I got lucky there.
Ah, there we go. Princess Peach.
We have saved the princess in 19 minutes and 36 seconds.
That is super fast.
Hey, I will take
All right.
a sub 20 any day in SMB1 Warpless. So.
Game's rough. All right, so what's part of our next run for the speedrun doc? Like, what are we doing next?
So coming up next, we're going to be switching over to the Sega Genesis, and we will be playing not a Sonic game. We will be playing Animaniacs on the Sega Genesis. So stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. Okay, I guess I'll just switch it over here.
Boom, boom, boom. And while you're at it, just a reminder, this is Side Quest, presented by the Zeldathon Team. We're raising money for Charity Water. Charity Water is a fantastic organization that assists with getting clean drinking water to communities that need it the most. Every donation goes to them 100%. So if you're interested in donating, there's a donation link down below. You can also purchase shirts from theyeti.com. I believe it's zeldathon.net/shirts, or I don't remember the link. But there are some shirts where donations do go to the charity as well. I'm really excited to watch his Animaniacs run because SuperSonic's been practicing quite a bit, and it's been grinding this game on stream quite a bit, so it's really fun to watch. It's got some really cool movement options, and Konami made it. Wow.
Yeah, it's a Konami game. All right.
Have you watched the remake of the Animaniacs yet?
I actually
On Hulu?
haven't.
Oh my god!
I don't
I
have
heard it's
Hulu.
hilarious.
Is it on Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have Hulu, so I haven't had a chance to watch it.
I'll get you on mine. I'll give you my info. I'll give you the deets so you can watch it.
Oh wow! Well, thank you. All right. Well, before we get started, let me hydrate here. Okay, so now we went from a Nintendo console over to a Sega console. Welcome to Animaniacs on the Sega Genesis. This will be played on the easy category, and we will go through the run as we play the game. All right, without further ado, we'll just go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, welcome to the Warner Tower, or the Warner Studio. So right away, we're into the intro stage. They're pretty much showing us like how to play the game. So we're gonna go through these various character changes. So this is kind of like your Sonic Heroes style game, except like we cannot change to like different characters like like wherever we want to. It's pretty much a set pattern. And each stage is basically a studio. Originally I was supposed to go to stage 3, but we're gonna go the old route, just going from stage 1, 2, 3 and onward. It's kind of like your Mega Man style where you get to pick the stages that you want to play. Yeah, normally we want to pick stage 3 because that is like the most RNG heavy stage of the run. But stage 1, this is pretty much like your auto scrollers, you know, kind of chill and relax and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Oh dear, I forgot to switch over to Wacko there. That's okay, we'll be fine.
So what made you decide to run this game? Like, what made you like say, I want to play Animaniacs for the Sega Genesis?
You know,
like, get into running?
I was looking for runs that aren't Mario and Sonic, and just to kind of see what looked interesting. And when I found out about Animaniacs, I was like, you know what, this run looks interesting. Like, it's not really fast. Like, it is a pretty slow-paced game, but it's basically like it's based on like platforming, like movement and execution. There aren't any glitches as far as I know. Yeah, it just felt like a really interesting game to play. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna pick this game up, and we'll see how it goes. And then I pretty much brought the time down to like 27 something. And then there's another runner by the name of Rash. He's a Russian runner, and he's a current world record holder right now. We were trading world records a while ago, like a couple months ago. And right now the record stands at 26:04, so it's pretty close to getting a 25 in this game. My time is at 26:14, which used to be the world record. So it's just 10 seconds away from him, but like 15 seconds from getting that 25-minute barrier. So yeah, for a game that looks really simple, but it's at the same time, it could either make or break your run depending on what kind of RNG you get, like in stage 3, as well as the boss fight at the end.
I like he just keeps pulling his head off.
Oh yeah, so when they're in their idle state, Wacko will just kind of like pull his head off and just bounce it, and then Dot is like, you know, being her sassy self, and then Yakko is just kind of doing a twirl. I mean, I don't know what the twirl is, but he's like, oh, just twirl around, just kind of chill. All right, now we're out of the auto scroller section. Now we got some platforming to do. So we got a donation, and you can feel free to read that.
Oh yeah, so we got $5 from Ilia. Ooh, hello. We do fish keep their money in their banks. I suck at speaking Ulu, but thank you very much for the $5 donation. I am so bad at Ulu donation.
Oh man. It's all good. Well, we appreciate the donation.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oops. I'm supposed to hit that switch there. Alright, now we got a boss fight. We got Ralph, and we're going to be seeing him a lot. And I mean a lot. But for now, we're going to stun lock him. We got to do this 7 times.
Oh my goodness.
There we
Just
go.
wobbling him.
Yep, just kept him locked in there. If we don't do that, then he will end up coming down to the bottom floor, and this is where we have to switch to Yakko to use the paddle ball, because that'll actually stun Ralph. So I'm kind of glad we got him stun locked right there. So. Just like that, we're done with our first stage. So we got like the Indiana Jones style hat. So,
yeah.
So pretty much the story of this game, we're collecting like movie stuff. So we're going through like each stage, just grabbing like a collectible. And then we have like our Star Wars or Star Trek style stage here.
This game does give off some comfy vibes, like just going through playing a video game fast.
We got Solly the God Pigeon right there. I remember watching the cartoon like back when it was on in the 90s, and I always see like the good feathers on, and you got the God Pigeon coming up. He's like, oh, kind of like putting out his foot for them to kiss, and just speaks some sort of like mafia gibberish that you can never understand. Like I tried to like impersonate him before, but I could never understand what he was saying, so I couldn't make like a good impression of it. But yeah, you will see like a lot of the characters from the cartoon show like in this game. We will see Mindy and Buttons kind of like chilling around. And then there's also like you're gonna see the dancing hippos, Flavio and Marita, and Slappy kind of makes an appearance. So yeah, like pretty much a lot of the characters that you may remember as a kid or watching the reboot now. I think you will be seeing them.
This game is actually just seems like really faithful to the original source, which is really something you don't see with like TV and movie games.
Yeah,
like, this is really cool.
All right, this
section only. Oh, go on. Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say like this section of the stage can be pretty difficult if you don't get the boxes lined up properly. Otherwise, you would have to like go back down, you know, jump back up to the very start of that section, and it does cost a lot of time. So I was actually very glad we got that first try.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, is this game only on the Sega Genesis?
It is also on Super Nintendo, but it's a completely different game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more like a. I don't know how to describe it exactly because I never owned it or played it before. But it was featured at SGDQ a couple years ago. I forgot who ran it, but it's kind of like you're like pretty much moving around freely. I forgot what that style is called, but yeah, this one's like strictly 2D platformer. There is a Game Boy version that looks a lot like this. Also, hello, nurse. Just saw her for like a brief moment. So yeah, the Super Nintendo version is like completely different overall.
Oh wow.
This is like your Sonic 2 chemical plant zone, like with those platforms.
I mean, it's a banger playing too. Like I could get down to this song.
Yeah, it's like pretty dramatic and like intense, and it's trying to get you ready for like what's coming up ahead. And, like, oops. Alright, we got a little bit of an auto scroller here. Yeah, that is actually supposed to be fire, but it looks like it's in the background, but it does damage us, so we gotta stand on this thing. Okay, we're gonna grab some ice cream to get some health back.
As one would do when they're feeling down, they get some ice cream.
Yeah, so on the top left corner, that is actually their health. So there's always like different facial expressions that they have. So they'll have like a really happy expression, or just kind of like a mellow expression, then kind of worried, and then they feel like they're dead.
Oof.
Yeah. So and sometimes the picture can flash too on the final hit. That's pretty much telling you that, yeah, you only have one hit, you can't take any more. So like whatever you're gonna go through, just try to get health back. And yeah, we didn't even describe what the stage was like. So that boss section, it's kind of like reminiscent to Donkey Kong Jr., I believe is a game. So there's a stage in Donkey Kong Jr. that looks exactly like that boss fight. And there's like a lot of video game references in this game, which is really neat. Like we do the stage select, that's kind of like Mega Man, and then we have like the character changes, which is like Sonic Heroes, even though that didn't come out until what, 2003 or 2004, and this game came out in 1994, so it's like 10 years before.
Obviously, they stole from Sonic Heroes though, because everyone steals Sonic's the franchise.
Yeah.
There's always stuff going on there.
Yeah. Alright, so we do see Mindy and Buttons. Normally, while you play this game casually, you would like put them together, like try to reunite them. But in the speedrun, we don't do that. We're just gonna completely ignore Mindy and Buttons, even though, you know, we need to put them together because they're cute. But we gotta go fast, even though we're not going as fast, but we're going like semi-fast. All right, now we got the dancing hippos. There's going to be these barrels that come out in the group of 4. So I'm just going to be watching for these, making sure I don't hit anything, because I will be going for a damage boost in the next screen. Okay, there we see Buttons and Mindy yet again. We're going to send them away. Don't worry, no child or dog are harmed in the making of this video game. They're totally fine. Okay, so this is the damage boost that I'm talking about. Normally, we would put those boxes together to create a bridge. We do need this box, though. This is probably the only box that we need to move. But, yeah, if I took another hit there, I would pretty much die. So, don't want that to happen. Now we got the sort of a Mega Man homage here with the Yoku blocks. So we pretty much got to jump on these whenever they're appearing. Okay, there we go. Sometimes there could be a faster cycle for that, but it's pretty rare to see it. Okay, now we're going to switch over to Yakko here. And we're just going to wake up Mindy using the paddle ball. And then switch over to Dot to kiss Solly the God Pigeon. And then we want to jump on this middle section, because in the bottom section, we would pretty much have to use this seesaw here to get back up and over to the left and try to jump back into the middle section again. So it does cost time if you miss it the first try. So now we have another boss segment with Ralph. And the first phase, this phase is really dumb. So we gotta do like a pie battle with him. But this pie launcher here, it is very random. And Rash and I, we were trying to find various ways to make this pie launcher consistent. And pretty much what we found, it is possible to get all 5 pies hit at the same time. Well, not like at the same time, but in a row. But we pretty much need Ralph to cooperate. So if somehow we can get this pie launcher and... Come on, we already got Ralph once here. Okay, there's 2. Then we kind of delay the hit to go for the next one. Okay, I did that a little too early. But yeah, this stage alone, this can lose a ton of time if we don't get like the pie launched like right away. I should get it.
Nice.
Okay, so now we're going into the second phase. This second phase is pretty much scripted. So we're gonna push this block to jump over to this side. He's gonna break apart that portion of the train. And now we're gonna stay as Wacko, and we're just gonna try to keep the coal going into that pipe there. However, the pipe is completely random. There's no way to like manipulate it in any way. So we pretty much have to wait this fight out. And if Ralph gets on, we just have to hit him off the stage, or off the train rather. So I'm just trying to time the lid to where I can throw the coal in there. And we want to keep it to the far right of the train. Otherwise, Ralph will just continuously jump on and he'll just deal damage to us. Okay, that's exactly what we want to see. We want him to see jump at the very last there. And for a guy of his stature, being able to run like that, it is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's got some quick feet, dude. That's insane.
But of course, his shoes get tied and he just trips and falls over, giving us the movie thing.
Oh my goodness. Wow, we are just zooming through this. You said world record is what?
26:04.
Wow, so we're over halfway done with this game, which is insane.
Yeah, unfortunately this is not record pace, but we could still get like either a 26 or a 27-minute time. So now we're into our horror movie. We're just gonna run into the Grim Reaper because it only deals 1 damage. Otherwise, the actual strat would be to blow a kiss to him with Dot, and it'll just immobilize him for like a little bit, and you can just go right past him. And we got some puzzle segments of the run. So we've had like auto scrollers, we've had RNG, we've had puzzles, like strict platforming. Like this game has it all practically. Alright, so we're just gonna go in here into the haunted house, and while we're at it, since the next game is coming up pretty soon, we're gonna leave it for the donators to decide which game I will be playing for the end of my block. Will it be Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
Okay, I'll keep a tally. So in the donations, when you donate, just say which one that you want, and we'll keep a tally going of what the game is. So any donations that come in, so Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yep, just mention that in the donation.
You open a notepad. Now, how different are those games besides the names? Like, how different is like the movement options? Like, is there any similarities? Like, what's going on with them? Makes them so different.
So both games do have the spin dashing mechanic, which is the main form of movement of the game. There will be glitches as well. Sonic 2 is the more easier speedrun, but it is probably like one of the more popular speedruns out there, based on the reputation of Sonic 2. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, on the other hand, is probably like the most broken game you've ever seen. There's a lot of glitches, a lot of them that can be pretty not safe, but they're fun to do. And then like also the special stages. Sonic 2 has like the half pipe special stage, and then Sonic 3 and Knuckles has the blue sphere special stage. And of course, like Sonic 3 and Knuckles have more emeralds because it's pretty much the complete game. And you can see like the appearance of Hypersonic, or like you can still get like Supersonic as well, but Supersonic doesn't really isn't really seen very much in Sonic 3. Like he's only seen for like maybe 1 or 2 levels, and then it's like Hypersonic the rest of the way if we go for all emeralds. But the 90% run is just like glitch after glitch after glitch after glitch in Sonic 3. Sonic 2 on the other hand, it's like, I would say it's 30% glitches. Like there aren't that many glitches on there, but it is more based on like movement and like getting good spin dashes and whatnot. So I don't know, it's like pretty much whatever like chat's preferences, like whatever they would like to see. If they're more nostalgic for Sonic 2, could donate for that, or if they're more nostalgic for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know.
So I just checked out. There's actually a file name selection where people were able to donate earlier through the marathon. And right now, Sonic 3 is in the lead with $1,359, and Sonic 2 is at $197.
Oh, wow.
So it's looking like right now Sonic 3 is in the lead. If you want to see Sonic 2, we need to get some donations in.
Oh, my. All right.
Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so now this boss fight, you must be thinking like, why are we dropping Dracula on his butt every single time? Oh, that's pretty much what this boss fight is. And we're also doing a manipulation as well. So as you can see, Dracula pretty much shows up directly across from you, and those switches, they pretty much point to which direction the board is going to drop. And we have to drop him 7 times, and we pretty much got him in 7 times. Now, if we delay that in any bit, he would start shooting fireballs, and sometimes those fireballs can be in the way of the switches. So yeah, I try to do that fast and just get him a stun locked.
Amazing. So we did get a $10 donation from Tant Organ. Sega Genesis called Mega Drive in Sweden was my first console, and Sonic 2 was my first game back in the 90s. Such good times. Sonic 2 for the next segment. Well, we got a lot of way to catch up to do Sonic 2. But thank you for your donation.
Yeah, this is the last stage, and then we got the boss fight coming up. So I'd say in about another 6 or 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, until this run is over.
I do like how you had to kill Dracula to get Jason Voorhees mask.
Yeah,
It's canon that they're best friends. They're best friends.
Yeah, they're just pretty much throwing in like whatever theme possible. So like, okay, we're gonna throw Dracula in there. We're gonna throw like Jason's mask, and have a haunted house. By the way, this section I have an audio cue for this. Okay, there we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that thing looked like it could have hit me, but with an audio cue, you can actually get through like without getting hit. Otherwise, that would have killed me because I'm at pretty low health right now because of the early damage boost that I took. So as I mentioned, like this has like a Mega Man style stage select. This is like your Wily stage of Animaniacs. This is like the hardest stage of the run.
Dr. Wily.
Dr. Wily. Exactly. Okay, we have this platforming section here. There will be debris falling from the sky, and we gotta be careful not to get hit by that, because if we end up getting hit, the knockback is very terrible in this game. If we're in the air and we get hit, it'll send us straight down instead of like having an arc or something. But thankfully we did that fast enough so we didn't have to deal with any of that.
That is a Sonic right. That is Sonic right there.
Yep.
That's all Sonic.
That is all Sonic right there. I'm telling you, a lot of like video game references in this game. So
this game is like actually really cool. Like, I don't have my Genesis with me, but gosh, I really do want to like give this game an attempt now.
Yeah, and as far as like speedrunning goes, there aren't that many people that run this game. It is like not a well-known speedrun. So I always try to get these in like various marathons just to showcase the game and just to see if we can get some interest from any other runners out there that are looking to, you know, try out a new speed run. You know, if they're like a fan of like the older cartoons, this is like something to be nostalgic for. Yeah, I tried to push this game really hard to like, you know, want to grab more interest from like various people. So if you guys are interested, there is a speedrun.com leaderboards for this. I'm also working on a tutorial on how to speedrun this game. I recently got a video editor finally, so I'm trying to get that all situated.
Nice. That's really exciting.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to like get this game out there. You know, it's for people that don't like to do glitches, this is probably the game for you. Okay, we're heading into this final section of the stage. There will be one fire hydrant that we will destroy. It's this one right here. But as you can see, destroying fire hydrants to put out the fire does create a lot of lag. So we only do this one time because we need that block to continue forward. I'm gonna grab the safety health just in case.
Let's go, me.
Kind of glad I grabbed that.
We did get a $10 donation from Why Not Leap. Thank you very much for that donation.
I'm just gonna ride in the car here. And we're gonna crash the award ceremony.
You did it.
The CEO's like face palming. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. This cutscene here is unskippable and it's roughly 2 minutes. So we kind of get to see what's going on like in the game, and we see Pinky and the Brain because they're the final boss of this game. And I'm actually pushing start right here too. Can't even skip it.
Try to mash through. Oh my goodness.
So we gotta sit through this 2-minute cutscene.
That's a nice water break. It's a nice time to chat with chat. Check out your splits and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't have my splits open. I just have a timer, but
yeah,
this is actually a pretty decent time so far. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying side quests so far. We're getting closer to the end of the marathon, which is, you know, it's been a very fun marathon overall. Just trying, like, watching like various games and, you know, watching like music concerts and art, like a lot of cool things happening throughout this entire week.
Yeah, it's been incredible. Like the reception from the community and just everyone who's been doing stuff has just been absolutely amazing, and really proud of everyone. The viewers, proud of you guys, proud of the donators, proud of all the runners, the musicians. You guys have just really been killing it. It's just been amazing.
Yeah, and this is actually my second side quest as well, so it's a huge honor to be a part of this. The first side quest that I was a part of, I did Mario 3 and Sonic 1, so we did like the 100% categories for those, and it was such a blast to be a part of that, and just watching the community come together and, you know, raise money for a really good cause, and especially for this one too. Yeah, it's just a thrill to be a part of this, so thank you, like all the Zeldathon crew, for having me, and also huge thank you to my man Campy here with the donations, talking to me and all. Like one of my favorite people.
Dude, you're one of my favorite people coming to events. I always have to have you a part of any events that we're doing, just because it's always a trip.
All right, so we got the final boss here, and there is a specific order that we need to do this. So we're gonna have Dot out first to pretty much infatuate Pinky so he can throw unlit bombs, and then we switch over to Yakko to push it towards the boss, and then Wacko to destroy it, or pretty much blow it up, because that's what he's good at doing. So there are 2 phases to this boss fight. This is the first one where we have this Frankenstein looking thing that the brain concocted, and Pinky is just being the lackey and just following orders from Brain. Like, yeah, just throw bombs at them. So now we're heading over to the second phase, in which the top half gets separated. So we do the same exact thing, except the legs are just kind of having a mind of its own. And the legs can damage the boss too, as you can see there. But we want to keep the legs as close as possible. Oh, whoops. I didn't switch the dot here. There we go. There we go. That's the end of that, and time will be when I grab the last movie collectible. There they go, and time.
Nice.
27:11. Not too shabby.
We're safe strats going and not going for a lot of the main run of what you said. You start at World 3 for the start of the run.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That is like a pretty big time save, because you can save like up to 15 seconds going into that stage, especially getting like all the pies lined up in a row. It's a very big time save, but very difficult to do at the same time.
Oh yeah, I definitely understand that one. We did get a $5 donation from Infantino Duck. What's your favorite speedrun game or category that you don't run?
That I don't run.
Something that's just like comfy to watch that you're just into.
That is a very tough question, because there's like a lot of speedruns out there that I really enjoy watching. Probably the one that comes to mind is Super Metroid 100%, which was just beaten last night by Shiny Zenny, who got the new record. I was actually watching that run, and that is so like fascinating to see, like the movement, the tech, just trying to grab all of the items in the game within like an hour and 13 minutes. So it is a very crazy run. So I would say Super Metroid is my favorite run that I don't run, that I like to watch.
Last year I tried to run that game because I played it for the first time last year, and I was like, oh, this isn't that bad, and I was just trying to do any percent. It is the hardest movement game I've ever played in my life. It is insane.
All right, well, that's pretty much the end of Animaniacs. We got one more game to go, and which is, I'm assuming it's going to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. We open up the file name suggestion. Yeah, it is going to be Sonic 3.
All right, so we'll get that set up.
Thank you everyone
here.
who donated for that.
Yeah, thank you for all the donations, and we will be up in just a couple minutes with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So give me a moment. Yeah, there's like all the cartridges here. So there's the Animaniacs cartridge, and now we have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. These are the same carts that I've had since I was a kid, so, and they still work. And if I would have played Sonic 2, I would have played on this cart right here, the Sonic Classics cart. This has Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Dr. Robotnik Mean Bean Machine.
That game, that is definitely a game.
That is quite a video game. Yeah, so, but here we go, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And we can make this run a little interesting, since I'm sure we still have plenty of time until the next segment. What are we at right now? It's currently 2:51 Pacific time, which is 5:51. What time does the next segment start?
Let me double check. schedule. Scrolling down.
Because we're going to try to make things interesting with this run.
Starts at 5 our time, so you have about 2 hours.
Oh, okay. All right, chat. So I got something for y'all. For every, let's see. Trying to think of, maybe you can help me with this, Campy. Like, how much do you think a donation should be for me to collect a Chaos Emerald?
Well, how many Chaos Emeralds are there in the game?
14.
There's 14.
Yeah.
So let's say every $15 donation, he has to get a Chaos Emerald. I think that's a pretty good amount, because what do the Chaos Emeralds do besides we go gold?
Well, we pretty much have to collect them in order to
Yeah.
be so like in Sonic 3 we become Supersonic, and the Sonic and Knuckles portion, which is like the second half, that would be Hypersonic, and he has an extra ability called the Hyper Dash, so it pretty much kills all enemies on screen as well as giving him like an extra dash. And there is also an exclusive stage called Doomsday at the very end, in which we play as either Super or Hypersonic. However, if we don't get all emeralds in succession, it'll just be like the regular ending. So
All right, so we need to get these $15 donations if we want to see Super Hypersonic. All right, should be on the screen now.
Yep, I
Boom.
see
Get
it
Chaos
right there.
Emerald.
all right, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on this run in 3, 2, 1, go. And of course, we are playing as Sonic because Tails and Knuckles don't have the exclusive stage like Sonic does, and they actually have like different stages as well. So Sonic is like the more common character to play. All right, welcome to Angel Island, the home of Knuckles. And we're gonna take this top route here to get the fire shield. And of course the fire shield gives us the ability to do an air dash. Looks like we got a donation.
We did. So we got 2 donations. We had Daft Henke donated $5. Sonic 3 Knuckles. And then we got a $15 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. So that's 1 Chaos Emerald down.
All right.
And Merch Bob donated $15 with no comment. So that's 2 Chaos Emeralds.
All right. So here we go.
And then,
Special stages.
And then Monica donated $15. Consider this a Chaos Emerald. Man, we had so many emeralds we gotta get.
Oh my gosh. All right. Sounds good.
Oh my god, we got another one in. $15.05 from Steenus. Another one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Chaos Emeralds down. We have to get.
All right. So I'll be getting 3 in this stage. And of course, as you can see, we're playing Blue Sphere, and it does speed up over time. And we got to make sure not to grab any red spheres, otherwise that would end the game right there. Oh, the special stage game, not the entire game. Okay, we got the first Chaos Emerald.
All right. We did get another donation, $16.16 from MJ Evans. $7.81 would have been more fitting, but 1616 is a nice Sonic theme song too. Thank you very much. I completely forgot about the Chaos Emerald sound, but that's 5 emeralds we need to get.
All right.
We got 1.
Sounds good. So we can grab 2 more in Angel Island 2. There was a special stage in Angel Island 1, but I already passed that when the first donation was read. So it's no big deal. We will improvise on routing for special stages.
Gotcha. Let's keep those $15 coming in, guys. We need to see Hypersonic.
All right. Okay, so that's the end of Act 1. Now we're heading into Act 2, and right away we will go into a special stage. Alright. Just gotta let you guys know I am not good at these special stages by any means. But thankfully, there are like 177 of those big rings in the game, so there won't be a shortage of big rings.
I donated $15, so yeah, now we're up to 6.
I was like, I saw the name. I was like, hey, I know that guy. All right, 6 emeralds it is. And sometimes it is pretty easy to get lost in these two. Okay, here we go. I think I found the way. As you can tell, I'm not really an all emeralds runner, even though I have done runs of all emeralds. But yeah, like the current world record holder for the all emeralds is the sound defense, and the way he plays the special stages is so amazing to watch. Like the jumps that he does, like it almost seems like he's gonna run into a red sphere like at any moment, but the red sphere hitboxes are very small, so he just like avoids them like with no trouble at all. Like it's amazing to watch.
God gamer, as I would say.
Oh yeah, like my special stages don't even come close to that. Also, we're spin dashing the wrong way because for whatever reason, when Sonic is doing that tippy toe animation, like he just wants to face the other way.
We did get a $5 donation from Cougar 1800. Thank you very much. Oh, we did get another $15 donation from Arkin. I am sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. Annie. Sorry about that. But thank you for your $15. That's 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Alright, next one's coming up over here. Alright, so we will actually see Sonic or SuperSonic in the Sonic 3 half.
That's amazing.
Because normally in the run, like if we're doing a glitched run, there's a specific route that you go to. Because normally you would get SuperSonic at the very end of the Sonic 3 half. But for this instance, we're gonna get him as soon as possible. So normally you would try to get him like right before Marble Garden begins. But there is like one more special stage we can do in Marble Garden in order to get SuperSonic. And we will be seeing glitches in the run, don't worry.
I love me some glitches.
Okay, we're just gonna
we got another $15 donation. This was from Anonymous, no comment. Thank you very much. So we're at 8 Chaos Emeralds.
8 Chaos Emeralds, alright. Also, fun fact, for the Sonic and Knuckles half, if we end up getting the remainder Chaos Emeralds before I head into the Sonic and Knuckles collection, Sonic and Knuckles half, I'll be able to get all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill alone, so both Act 1 and 2. And that's we will awesome. See Hypersonic like the rest of the way.
Coop87 donated $15. Another one. So we're at 9 Chaos Emeralds. Wow, we are flying through these emeralds.
Yo, my man Coop, I know him in real life. It's like one of my former co-workers. Always been very supportive. Yo, thanks, Coop. Alright, got a bit of an auto scroller here. I'm gonna hydrate while I'm at it.
Hydration? I'm gonna actually do the same. Oh, and I think we actually have a giveaway that's happening during this run. So donate $5 or more, and you'll be entered to win a dice set, a hat, book, and a beanie, I believe, in the next 14 minutes. So if you donate the $15 as well, you'll get help out with getting us more Chaos Emeralds and get entered into win this Splash giveaway, as they're called. And I believe everything will be being pulled off stream, and we'll be emailing the winner instead of being pulled on live on stream. So please donate $5 or more in the next 14 minutes. Get some amazing prizes.
Well, I did a bit of an oopsie there on the boss fight. I did even more of an oopsie because the bridge's not showing back up. I'm trying to respawn it. Okay, well, this is just dandy. I actually needed the lightning shield, but we're actually pretty far from that to even grabbing it. So let me see if we can get over here. There we go. Okay, all I had to do was just jump. What was I thinking? There we go.
And then we got a $15 donation from Art. I'm just gonna call you Art, Arcani. Art, that's $15, and that's 10 chaos emeralds so far.
Make that 11. Man, the donations are just rolling in.
Our Get Lamb donated $15.05 to get another emerald, because why not? Thank you for the pronunciation of your name in the donation. I appreciate it. So 11. Merck's Bob donated $15. Side quest has been amazing. Let's go Hypersonic. So that's 12. And then MJ Evans donated $17.40. This could be also Dr. Robotnik / Eggman. And then Archery Trace donated $5 giveaway. Oh my god, here's some donations then. Lady Hoshino donated $15.05, so that is 13 Chaos Emeralds. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just blowing through all these emeralds.
You guys are amazing. My goodness.
And we're less than 9 cents away from $82,000. We're 9 cents away.
Yo, let's go.
Who wants to snipe that? We also have 6 people currently entered in to the giveaway. 12 minutes left. On that, you can get a cool dice set, hat. I believe the book is the charity water book, which is signed, and then a sick beanie. Yeah, $5 or more.
Trying to remember where all the special stages were, and I forgot there was one over this way. There we go. Let's get in here. I can't even get up there. Let me see if there's another way to get up there. I thought I had a brilliant idea there, but apparently not. Let's see. I needed that special stage up there. Okay, that's fine. We can improvise.
Once again, I apologize if I messed up anyone's pronunciation on names. I believe it was Retrace. I don't know. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, this is not the intended route. This is just me about to drown.
Anxiety. That's all that is. The sound.
Oh, I actually might drown here. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I thought I was gonna get the bubble, but I'm like, no, that's a bit too far for even try.
So we got a $5.11 donation from Demon Fire with no comment. Thank you very much. So 7 people currently entered into this giveaway. These are amazing odds to win this giveaway. $5 gets you into all this amazing stuff. Come on, let's get some more donations in for this amazing splash giveaway. The last one of the marathon too. And I think we need one more Chaos Emerald too. We're at 13.
Yep, one more Chaos Emerald's needed. Okay, this is just me trying to find the way. Here we go.
Uganda Knuckles, you gotta find a way.
Let's see, can I be able to get through here? Actually, no. Let me see. I wonder if there's a way to get over there. Here we go. Let's see. Did not see that guy there. I was kind of hoping like this bridge can break, but apparently it doesn't. Alright, no problem. Okay, so we actually missed out on the special stage, but no problem. We still got plenty more. So instead, what we're gonna do, we are gonna glitch Act 2, or just take a game over. That's even swell too. I feel like the game was feeling pity for me, that it wanted to give me another chance. So we'll do that justice. How about that? So yeah, like I mentioned, I am not an all emeralds runner. Holy moly!
Oh my goodness! I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my end. So that was $135.56 from Solo Free. No comment. Thank you very much. And that actually gets us to all the emeralds in the game. We are going to see Super Hypersonic.
Thank you so much for those donations.
This is incredible.
Also, welcome to the
Morgan.
Coca-Cola special stage.
I love Coca-Cola special stage. Tan Morgan donated $15. This makes me so nostalgic. Thanks a bunch. No, thank you. And then I think we have another donation about to pop up.
Yeah, keep those donations rolling. Even though we did meet the Chaos Emerald stuff. I heard some Foo Fighters there.
We have the Foo Fighters #1 fan, Amy Newman, aka Richard Sooner Grohl, donated $20.05. Donation number 5. I can't win the prize, but I can throw a few more coins your way. Love you all. Thank you very much, Richard Sooner Grohl.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we got a $10.40 donation from Captain Crispies. Maybe the last donation of the marathon. We'll see though. LOL. And then Robbie donated $10.10 with no comment. Thank you very much. Oh, this is a banger. I love this song.
All right. So we got our 4th Chaos Emerald, at least. Gonna try to traverse through here.
$5.11 donation from Tara Blair. Thank you very much. So we have 12 people currently entered into the Splash giveaway. Let's get some more in. This is still really good odds to win this.
Oh, I heard a Chaos Emerald sound.
We did get one. One Chaos Emerald was donated, $7.81 from Stone Money. Thank you very much. And then $10 from Father of Worlds. So glad to have been part of this whole project. Let's get water to the world. Thank you very much.
Alright, while that was happening, we did beat the washing machine boss, as I like to call it. Okay, Hydro 2. Let's glitch this one. So we do have to die on purpose, and there's a good reason for that. This is to unload Act 1 from Act 2, because as you notice, there are no screen transitions in this game. So the stages are pretty much connected together.
Oh my goodness.
And now we're performing what is called a level wrap. And we're just gonna get to the end of this stage here. There we go. And yeah, just like that, we're done with Act 2.
Insane. OncoFan48 donated $6.66. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Marble Garden. We're gonna try to get the remainder of the Chaos Emeralds in this act. Or at least try to get 1 or 2 of them. So we're gonna grab this lightning shield because we will be needing this. And we're gonna try to do a cool glitch if I can get Supersonic before the end of this act. Oh dear. Because normally I would glitch at the very beginning of the stage, but under various circumstances, or different circumstances, we're not going to be doing that. Actually, there's... Oh, there's one here.
Alright, so we got 4 minutes left, guys, on the Splash giveaway. The last one of the marathon. Currently, 15 people are entered. You can win a bunch of really cool prizes. Everything will be pulled offline, so you'll get an email if you do win. We just got another donation.
Dormammu, I come to bargain.
Dormammu. Father of Worlds donated $10.20. I was going to do this amount before the sound, but I thought my name would get caught by the filter. Oh, you're all good. Thank you very much. And then $15 from Red Dragon. Have been watching for a while now. I love watching Zeldathon on any form. Y'all have been helpful for me getting through the holidays. Thank you very much for the donation. Glad you've been enjoying the event and all the amazing runs.
Alright, we just need 2 more Chaos Emeralds. I think I may know where one more is in this stage. Let's see. Oh yeah, watch out for those. I was gonna say watch out for those crushers, but the crushers instead got me. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. Okay, I know there's like at least 2 more in this stage. And thankfully we have plenty of time, so.
It's always fun to watch someone who doesn't run a specific category try to like route out in their brain and remember where everything is. It's like, okay, am I going the right way?
Yeah, because like I'm so used to doing like the any % run, or we call it beat the game. Oh yeah, there's one up there. I saw an arrow. Yes. Okay. This is number 6.
Here we go.
This is what I like to call the Crystal Pepsi special stage.
Crystal Pepsi.
Does anybody remember that?
Yeah, it tastes awful.
Yeah.
I remember it tastes awful. That's all that matters. So we got less than 2 minutes, guys, left on this last flash giveaway. Minimum donation of $5 or more to enter gives you a chance to win a cool dice bag, a hat, I think it's a beanie, and a book, which is all really cool prizes for minimum donation of $5. Yeah, let's get those in, because I think we have 16 people currently entering. Let's try to get that to like 25 in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, let's get those donations. And yeah, the prizes look really amazing too. So. Okay, I'm just trying to traverse through here, just make sure we don't hit any of the red spheres, because I can sometimes do that because I'm not good at special stages. But hey,
got a $5 donation from Spooky Rain. Thank you very much.
Think we're getting close? Yep, okay.
Nice.
Alright, that's emerald number 6. And I think I know where the last one I can find is. And we're gonna have some fun after that. Until Sonic Knuckles. Now you kind of notice why I'm saying like the Sonic 3 half, the Sonic and Knuckles half. That's because this game was separated into 2 games when it came out. Reason being is the cartridges were not big enough to hold the game entirely. So they decided to release the game in 2 separate parts. I believe it was like roughly 6 months apart. So yeah, like whatever it is we're seeing with here we go. Like whatever we're seeing with Sonic 3. If you play like the Sonic 3 cart by itself, it is a pretty broken game as well, and it was mostly unfinished. Because there were various stages that were not like in the final game that were pushed over to Sonic and Knuckles instead. So there is actually a level select code in Sonic 3, and when you go to that level select, you'll see like Flying Battery, and then there's like a stage called Mushroom Valley instead of Mushroom Hill. But those are not playable stages until Sonic and Knuckles happened.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it was pretty much an unfinished game. And when they released Sonic and Knuckles, they pretty much made that into its own game as well. But still just as broken as Sonic 3, but when you put the games together, it feels more polished than before. But there are still like a lot of like broken things, as we will be seeing. And I'm trying to find these last 4 spheres. I don't remember where they are.
Gotta go around the world.
Yeah, this is like the one special stage I don't like, because like, oh man, just finding like the last 4. It's like, where could they be? Like I swear I could have gone everywhere for them, but okay, I already got those.
We did get a $5 donation, $5.11 donation from Hello Meow, I believe. Why not for the last one? Thank you very much. And that our Splash giveaway did conclude. We'll be reaching out to the winner. It'll be pulled off stream, and you'll be getting reached out to by email. Thank you very much for everyone who entered.
All right,
Chaos Emerald.
we found the 7th one. So this is like all the Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic 3 have. So now we get to see Supersonic. Oh, hey, we get to see me in there.
Let's go Supersonic. What is your favorite Sonic game out of all of them?
My favorite Sonic game? It's actually this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's this game. Sonic 2 is very close as well, since that was the very first Genesis game I played.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I also played Sonic 1, which I do speedrun as well, so I pretty much speedrun all of the classic Sonic games.
Okay.
But this is by far my favorite one, because of like how broken it is. Although, like, the super and hyper music does get pretty repetitive, so I apologize for like the repetitiveness. Anyways, let's go ahead and do some glitches here. And we're going to be doing another glitch to the boss fight of Act 2, not Act 1. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing screen wraps, which are vertical wraps. And we're pretty much in Act 2 right now, even though we're still in Act 1. So now we're just traversing over to the boss fight. And since we're Supersonic, this will be no problem whatsoever. So we're just gonna stand in the wall. We don't know where we are, but I know where I am, so we're just gonna defeat Robotnik here. Okay, I'm just gonna position myself. Yeah, that's a good spot.
Nice.
So if you guys can't see where I am, I'm actually at the left side of the screen, and I'm eyeballing it right now. We're gonna hit the capsule. And we're gonna end Act 1, which is actually Act 2. Now here's the catch to this. We're gonna move on to Carnival Night. However, the game doesn't treat it as a stage completion because we didn't technically finish Act 2. Because we see Act 2 right now, but we're not really doing anything. We just go over to Carnival Night right now. So if we end up messing up Carnival Night or dying, it'll take us back to Marble Garden, and we don't want to do that. Also, we set up a cool glitch called Wheel Glitch, and we're going to need this into Act 2. So now we're heading into the Act 1 boss. And yes, this is totally fine, don't worry. We're just walking on the wall, which we normally cannot walk on. So now I just gotta make sure. There we go. We're gonna take a hit intentionally here to land back onto this top. Try to roll. So the reason why I'm doing this, if I end up jumping at any point, I will lose the wheel glitch. Oh dear. We gotta be careful here. Ah, dang it. That didn't quite work out as I planned. So that top can move like wherever it wants to. But since we were in the glitch state, like I couldn't really jump out of it, otherwise I won't be able to do the level wrap in Act 2. So let's try it again. Okay, just do like 2 spin dashes off screen. This will pretty much land you in the boss area. If you don't do that, you're gonna end in a different spot, which is like pretty much impossible to get out of. So you would have to like take an intentional death.
I love the music transition from the stage to the boss fight.
Yeah.
So good.
Gives it like a dramatic effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see. That's second hit. Let me see. If I can get this third hit, then we can just get off of it. Which I did not mean to do that. I wanted to get one more bounce in there. Okay, third time's a charm, right?
Always, always. So, got a quick question. I see some people were talking about a bunch of the different Sonic games in chat. What were your thoughts on Generations and Sonic Mania? Since those have like a lot of classic feel.
I absolutely love Sonic Mania. Like, I want to see a second Sonic Mania at some point. Although, like, they brought back a lot of the stages, although I can understand that they were doing like a time travel thing for the story. But I would love to see like a Sonic Mania style game, like with brand new stages altogether. As far as Sonic Generations go, I remember going to this event called Sonic Boom in LA, and they had like a concert there. They had Crush 40 with oh wow, tried to roll but I didn't get the roll. So yeah, Crush 40 was there to do like a concert. They played like various Sonic games. They also had like a demo of Sonic Generations at the event, and there, like at the end of the credits, there was like a crowd saying "Happy Birthday, Sonic," because it was just like during Sonic's birthday celebration. I think it was the 25th anniversary. Oh no, 20th anniversary, I think, because it was like out in 2011. And my voice is actually mixed in with that.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so like even though it's like you're pretty much hearing a crowd, but my voice is in there, like somewhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I guess I could say I was in the Sonic game, but kinda, like kinda,
Hey,
sorta,
no,
not
you
really.
take those. You take that.
Yeah. So that's like one thing I'm pretty proud of. But the game itself, I actually enjoyed Sonic Generations, like the fact that you can play as Modern Sonic and Classic Sonic. Although the physics were kind of strange, and it is like another boost game for like Modern Sonic, but it was like a great nostalgic factor, like for me, like being able to play just like various stages from my childhood, like from Sonic 1 all the way to like the recent games that they had at the time.
Yeah, I think I really enjoyed that aspect of it a lot. Well, because like, while everyone thinks they like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, those games are just pretty bad, like physics-wise and like camera control. But having those little bite-sized pieces in that game made it really enjoyable.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way to get the super ring. Oh yeah, by the way, after you collect all the Chaos Emeralds, every big ring that you get will give you 50 rings right off the bat. And since we pretty much failed at the wheel glitch like multiple times, we're just gonna go ahead and play the stage normally. And we got SuperSonic, so we should be able to get through just fine. That's if the bumpers let us through just fine. And now we got Knuckles. You know, he loves to chuckle, flex his muscles.
Flex his muscles.
Yeah, normally we would not be seeing like this section in the actual run. Like we would be skipping all of this using the wheel glitch, but I had such a tough time doing the glitch. And also this part is just lovely, especially when you have SuperSonic active and he's like more floatier, and especially in the water. Alright, I am actually really low on rings, but we should be okay. Even if we run out of SuperSonic here, we'll get another big ring very shortly. See, we got another donation.
Yeah, we got a donation from Video James, $7.81. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle, and I'd rather flex my knuckles. Thanks, Jamie.
Beautiful. Oh man, here comes the part where a lot of us had trouble with when we were kids, the Barrel of Doom.
The Barrel of Doom.
Yeah, I remember when I first played this game, I had no idea how to get out of there. Until you pretty much have to push up and down multiple times to make the barrel go up and down faster. And when I was a kid, I was like, that's all you had to do? Like, really?
It's always the simple things that you don't think of.
Yeah, for something that dumb. That was like the easiest thing to do, and like a lot of us didn't even think of it at the time.
See ya, Knuckles. We're out of here.
Alright, so we got Robotnik. We're just gonna beat him pretty fast. Okay, so we got through Carnival Night 2, which is good.
Very good, very good.
Okay, and we're gonna do a reset. This is to do a cutscene skip. I didn't do that before because it does kind of mess around with subpixels and whatnot, like in the game. But now get your sour pleasers out in chat. We got some ice cap going. I always loved this section when I was a kid, like the snowboarding section, like even though it's like only 20 seconds long.
Yeah, any snowboard, like anytime like a classic game put a snowboarding section in, it was like the coolest section in a game.
Yeah.
I remember like always redoing the Final Fantasy VII snowboarding section just because I got the snowboard.
Okay, another interesting thing as well, like since I had only one life out of Carnival Night, even though it did give me another one from the score bonus, your lives do replenish to 3 anytime you're below 3 lives. So that's a pretty nice thing about it. Also, we're doing a thing here, so I'm going to try to focus on this. Oh, I didn't mean to turn into Supersonic. Oh dear. This might make it a little tougher. Let's see. Will this still work with Supersonic? I never tried it before. Oh, well, we can get to the boss at least with a very garbled mess of a background.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, we pretty much beat the Act 2 boss in Act 1. But that was actually not the intended strat. I wasn't supposed to turn into Supersonic there. But it just so happened. But yeah, just like that, we're in launch base now. Okay, we're gonna need this flybot to follow us here, because we're gonna do another level wrap here. And this is like probably one of the harder level wraps in the Sonic 3 half. And there's gonna be some pause buffering. So you're gonna notice some pausing in the game. That's mostly because I'm trying to get the correct frame to perform the level wrap. So we'll see if we can get this to work here. Yeah, we got it. So I did like 5 pauses there, and on the 5th pause, there's like a block that I look for on the left side of the screen. And if I see it there, I can actually zip Sonic to Knuckles' boss fight. So we're in Knuckles' area right now. And we have to beat this in exactly 1 minute. Okay, that's 5, and our last hit, we'll bring him here. We're just gonna kill one of them. We're gonna keep the other one alive. And this is a good reason why. So the reason why we beat it in a minute flat is because of that spinning thing. We need it at a good rotation so it doesn't hit us in return. So we're just gonna try to get it right about here. So now the game thinks we actually beat the Act 2 boss.
Huh.
So now it says we got through Act 2.
This game is a mess.
It is quite a mess, and we don't have to deal with Act 2 at all. We're pretty much done with it. And right after this, it's not going to allow us to do anything, so we're just going to reset the game. And when we go back to the file select screen, we're heading into Mushroom Hill.
Go Mushroom Hill.
So now we're in the Sonic and Knuckles half of the game. And normally I would be doing a level wrap here, but we're going to get all the Super Emeralds since we got the donations met. So again, thank you for everyone who donated for that. So we're going to try to get all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill 1 and 2. And since the Chaos Emeralds are currently leaving us, we cannot turn into Supersonic after this.
Tragic.
Yeah. So whatever we got to see in Supersonic, that's all we got to see. Alright, so we're going to go to the left here. And these special stages are more annoying. Well, I guess while I'm doing this, how's everybody doing tonight? How are you doing, Campy?
I'm vibing, dude. I'm loving watching some Sonic runs. I am terrible at Sonic, but like Sonic 1 was like I think Sonic 1 was my first game I played that I remember, and I only love that game so much because Marble Zone. That's like my favorite song out of any Sonic game. I just love it.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people do love Marble Zone. Like I have a friend of mine, Red Ninja Josh. He told me that he loves Marble Zone, but like yeah, the music is really good too. But honestly, the stages are absolutely brutal, especially in the speedruns. Whether you play glitched or glitchless, like those stages are like really difficult to do because they're like pretty much cycle-based stages, and a lot of the level wraps that you do in that game, they're either pixel perfect, frame perfect, or sometimes both. So just trying to get any glitches off in those stages are very difficult to do. But yeah, like the music are really good in that game.
Yeah, because I had a Genesis growing up, and then my dad got me a Game Gear, so I played all the Sonic games on that as well. And that just made the game even harder, I felt.
Yeah.
Because the Game Gear Sonics are so impossible, I feel.
Yeah, the Game Gear Sonic games, like especially the boss fights themselves, like you don't have a single ring when you fight them. And that's what makes it so difficult, because you have to like be careful not to get hit at any point, otherwise you're practically dead. So I always found those games like really difficult. Although I never owned a Sega Game Gear, I actually played it on I think it was on Sonic Adventure. Like they had the ability to unlock Game Gear games.
I think so.
Yeah, I believe it's the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure DX. So that's how I learned about the Game Gear games. And when I played them, I was like, my god, these are like the hardest games I've ever played.
Yeah, I used to complain to my dad. I was like, why is this game so hard? Like, I would get so mad.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember where the special stages were in this one. I know I passed one of them. So I'm trying to see if I can backtrack here. And just so everybody knows, I tried to prepare for this game, but I played the any percent version, so the All Emeralds version is like a bonus, and I'm not practiced whatsoever, so
I think it makes it more enjoyable to watch you not struggle, but like try to figure yourself out through this. I think it's really enjoyable.
yeah, just trying to get it on the fly. So I mean, it's cool though. I mean, you guys get to see a lot of the game for the most part. Like, I will be doing glitches still, but for like collecting the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds, you know, I actually got to play through the level to really find where the big rings are. Even though there are like 177 big rings in the game, but trying to like route them out in the speedrun sense, it's quite interesting, like how the routing goes.
Yeah, on the fly routing is always just really fun to do, especially for like a category you're not familiar with. It's always enjoyable because you have to like kind of math everything out in your head.
Yeah, exactly. And this special stage here is probably my least favorite special stage because of like how everything's like mapped out. I used to struggle in this special stage as a kid a lot. Like, it would take me like 3 or 4 tries, but thankfully this one took me first try, so I'm happy about that. But my gosh, that special stage. The earlier you get it out of the way, the better. So the other special stages aren't too bad in this game.
There was a couple questions that did come up. One of the questions is, what do people think of the GBA Sonic games? Have you played any of those?
The Sonic Advance games? Yes, I have, and I absolutely love them.
Awesome.
They're like some of my favorite Sonic games out there. I don't know any of the speedruns, unfortunately, but I did watch a few of them, and they're pretty fascinating to watch. Especially when you can play as the other characters, like for example in Sonic Advance 2, you're playing as Cream, and like how she has like the flying ability. And I would say Sonic Advance 3 is maybe my favorite out of all 3 of them, because you have like the tag team ability.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then like each like duo has like a specific like tag team maneuver. So it's like, you know, you got Sonic and Tails together, they're like the iconic duo, and then you got like Sonic and Knuckles. Like, I forgot what was like the tagline that they put, but they look like that they're not really getting along, but You know, they have the ability to like climb, and you know, I think Knuckles can like throw Sonic somewhere or something like that. I forgot how it was exactly, but it was like a really fun game. But I think my favorite team was like Sonic and Cream, because like Sonic being able to like tell the Chow to attack is so funny. I'm like, that is something Sonic cannot, like, he would never do, but in this game he does.
I love the Chows so much. They're like one of my favorite mini game things out of the 3D games.
Yeah.
Chow Garden, so fun. Spent so many hours there.
Oh, whoops.
What are your thoughts on Sonic CD?
That is a very fun game too. Ironically, I did learn the 2011 version as a speedrun because there was like a tournament that happened a couple months ago with the Sonic community. And a lot of people learned Sonic CD just to participate in the tournament. And there was like at least, I want to say, maybe 24 some odd people that participated.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of them never ran the game before, but they took the time to learn the game just so they could play in the tournament. And it is a very fun like speed run, as well as a casual game too. Like, there's like a lot of nostalgia factor with it as well. And I never like owned a Sega CD as a kid, so there was like no way for me to play it until they released it on, I believe it was the Sonic Gems collection on the GameCube. And they had Sonic CD on there, but it was the 93 version, so there's like two different versions of the game. But they're pretty much the same. However, like the 2011 version has the ability to play in widescreen. And like in terms of the speed run, a lot of the glitches are very different. Like I believe the 2011 version doesn't have that many glitches, but the 93 version is like a glitch fest of a game, kind of like this in a way. I've actually been watching Joey Baby, who's one of the top tier Sonic runners. He was actually been grinding Sonic CD on the Sonic CD version, or the Sega CD version. But since he doesn't have a way to play Sonic CD like on the actual Sega CD, he's playing it on the EverDrive on the Genesis. So there's like a way to actually run the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And it pretty much emulates it just like a Sonic. I keep on mixing Sonic and Sega CD because they're like the same exact title. But yeah, the Sega CD, you're able to play it on the Sega Genesis via the EverDrive. So, which is like a flash card for those of you that don't know. You can pretty much put like a bunch of like games on there, and you can pretty much play it on console rather than emulator. So it's like one of the best tools to have if you're like wanting to speedrun a certain game. You can have save states on it, so you can like practice a certain section of the game. Like a very useful tool. So if anyone's like into speedrunning, I highly recommend getting an EverDrive for their particular game.
Yeah, I picked up for Mario Masters Coliseum. I picked up a Super MT for and then a flash card for SNES, because I was like, oh well, we do a lot of crazy like ROMs here. Like, let me just pick this up.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Like all the tools that you can do on the EverDrives. Obviously, get your own ROMs. Like you can find those. Like download them yourself. Like off the original cards. But there's a lot of crazy tools out there to get you into games like this. Like Sonic, and learning a lot of the strats and tricks.
Yeah, because before like I actually owned an EverDrive, the only way I could practice like various levels, like especially for this game, was using level select. That was probably like the best way to do practice at the time when you don't have a flash card available to you. So I would be able to play the level over and over just to kind of learn how to play the level, and you know, if I mess up, I'll just have to reset, go back into that level again. Until I got my own EverDrive, like I was able to create a save state somewhere where I was having like trouble like performing a strat. So very useful tool to have. All right, we got a couple more emeralds to collect. Let me see where the next one is. I believe. You know, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I'm pretty sure I passed one somewhere. Is there a way to get up there? probably not. Okay, that's fine. I think there might be another way to get up there. Is there one over here? I want to say there's one over here somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, let me go this way a little bit. Ah, yeah, there was one right here. I knew there was one. And then the last one should be fairly easy, as long as I don't mess this one up. Also, I gotta say, the color palette for this special stage is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, it makes me want to puke. It makes me not happy.
Yeah, I don't know what the devs were thinking, you know, putting this color scheme together, but yeah.
Oh, it actually hurts my eyes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're almost done with it. Try to hang in there. Just gotta collect these last remaining spheres. Oh dear. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, we missed that one.
You got zoomed.
Okay, now I gotta think of a backup. Nah, I think I know just where I can get it to. Okay, we're gonna head up this way. Gonna let that bird do its thing, otherwise it'll try to blow us away. Okay, there's actually one more special stage I could grab here. Oops. And then I think for the next one, we'll get it in Flying Battery. Actually, wait. Special stage is here. Actually, you know what? Maybe not. I'm still trying to think of the route. So don't mind me. Okay, unfortunately we do gotta see this color palette again.
It's called Pink Lemonade. Nasty Pink Lemonade. So what are some other games that you focus on speedrunning? So you do Mario 1, obviously, Animaniacs, Sonic 2 and 3. Is there any other games that you've been thinking about running, or you're currently running as well, or have run in the past that you like to do?
I also run Mario 3 and Lost Levels. Well, the actual FDS version of Lost Levels.
Okay.
Let's see, what else do I run? I'm sure there are other games out there that I run, but I can't even think of them right now. But like, especially for this year, there's like a list of games that I kind of put together that I've been wanting to speedrun for a while. Some of them are like Zelda 2, Ninja Gaiden 2, which I did run in the past. And then there's Super Valis 4, which is a Super Nintendo game, but I'm actually going to be playing that on the Super Famicom version.
Okay.
And there's Buster's Hidden Treasure, which is on the Sega Genesis. It's kind of like a Mario and Sonic mashup. It's like, it has like the overworld, kind of like Super Mario World, and then you pretty much run like Sonic, and it's like a platformer. Really fun platformer too. Yeah, just trying to learn different games that aren't Mario and Sonic, most like altogether.
Zelda 2 is a fun speed run. If you're going for like any percent no like wrong warp and stuff like that, it's pretty fun. Even the warp is really fun. Or Glitch Town, going to Glitch Town and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's all a really fun game.
Okay, so this is a trick called As Intended. So we're pretty much in this precarious state here. But we can walk through walls practically. And I think this may line up to a special stage. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Now we can get our last Super Emerald here. And And this is what I like to call the Sprite special stage. Because of all the lemon and lime colors. Or you can think of it as
Sprite, I was
Gatorade or
just like,
Powerade.
when you said Sprite, I was like, oh, is there gonna be like sprites showing up, like characters and stuff like that? But no, it's literally the drink Sprite you're talking about. So, like a bunch of like Sonic and Tails and stuff like that just showing up attacking you.
Oh my gosh, that would be pretty interesting if that were to happen, but I don't think there's a way to do that. But yeah, as long as we don't mess up this special stage, we'll be able to obtain Hypersonic. But of course, with all these special stages, it's hard to know where to go sometimes. Which I have 9 more spheres to get, and where are they?
On the other side of the planet.
Probably. Okay, not right here. And as you can notice as well, like over time, you do speed up. So if we're trying to play through, oh, here we go. We found him. All right, we got all the super emeralds.
We did it.
It's thanks to everybody's donations.
What's the difference between supersonic and hypersonic now?
Now with hypersonic, you have the ability to do an air dash, and as I was mentioning earlier, when you do an air dash, when there's like an enemy, like or just a bunch of enemies on screen, it'll just destroy them instantly. And you could also pretty much do the air dash in any direction, so you could do like forward, going up, going down, diagonal. So it's like a jack of all trades, pretty much. And of course you have like after images behind Sonic. Oh dear, this is not good. Come down. Okay.
My rings.
So yeah, oh wait. I totally forgot about this here. So here we go, we're hypersonic. We got after images, and we can do an air dash in any direction. Also, epilepsy warning, because there are like screen flashes. If I can get up there, that'll be nice. There we go. But thankfully we are at the boss. And this is probably the most dumbest boss in the game, because all it likes to do is hit itself. We could just stand in the middle and let it just hit itself while not damaging us. And of course, Hypersonic does have like all the colors of the Chaos Emeralds, like for his skin color or fur color. And he's got like stars around him. He does have green eyes. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think he has green eyes instead of like... Oh, I messed up the slope glitch. Oh, we're going to be playing through Act 2 normally. I was supposed to set up a slope glitch there, but I just kept on rambling about how Hypersonic looks.
I mean, he does look so cool, so I mean...
Yeah, I mean,
it makes sense. He's a cool guy.
Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and collect 50 rings and then transform. One thing about this version of the game, or just like in general, you cannot transform while you have a shield active. So you have to like get damaged intentionally in order to transform. And we need 50 rings in order to set the transformation. But for the time being, we're gonna try to like rack up as many rings as possible, because we will be doing a thing called laser skip. And it is actually very easy to do with Hypersonic, because all you gotta do is position Sonic in such a way and do a air dash. You'll be able to clip through the laser like easily, and anybody can do that trick.
Anyone?
Anyone.
Got a lot of faith in me. I am a speedrun choke master, so...
Alright, so we're just gonna pretty much traverse through the level here while listening to a banger of a song here. I may have to transform actually, because I don't want to lose these rings. Oh dear. Okay. I was trying to be careful not to get squished there, because you can actually get squished when you're hypersonic. Also, another difference between Super and Hyper, Hyper has unlimited air supply and water.
Oh.
So in a sense, he has a bubble shield active automatically, while Supersonic doesn't have that.
Huh.
But
That's
unfortunately,
really
there
cool.
are no like water levels in the Sonic and Knuckles half, so you don't really see that unless you do like a New Game Plus type of thing, where you pretty much play through like a completed file, and you have like Hypersonic active already. Okay, so here's Laser Skip. Just be anywhere and do an air dash, if I can get it correctly. There we go.
You broke the world.
Yeah. So you pretty much need to get some momentum going and then do an air dash while the other laser on the right side of the screen isn't shown. Because pretty much what it's called is object phasing. So whenever there's like an object that is coming up while Sonic is like practically off screen, Sonic will just go right through them. So since I positioned Sonic to where he has momentum as well as doing the air dash, he can pass through like pretty much any wall that is like not a solid wall.
Oh.
So we didn't have to like sit through that entire like laser beam section. So now we got Dr. Robotnik, and we're just gonna stand right here. And we're gonna intentionally lose our rings to get the score count down a little quicker. And we're gonna glitch him out in the process.
He's got a bunch of 5s and 4s.
Yeah. Alright, up next we have Sendopolis. Act 1, we're gonna try to get to the end really quickly here. So we're gonna do a subpixel manipulation. Get caught into this... Oh, I think we got bad subpixels there. So what I'm trying to do, I'm doing a 2-tap spin dash, and I'm trying to get Sonic stuck inside the slope. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna pretty much send Sonic to the end of the stage without having to play the entire stage, because it is a very annoying stage to play. There we go. We got the level wrap. So yeah, we don't have to play through any of this stuff. We'll just get right to the end.
Game's pretty good.
As you can notice, we're actually behind this pyramid, but we can pretty much set it back to normal by standing on the quicksand, and it'll put us back to normal. So now we got this big idiot to deal with. And all we gotta do is just stand over here and just let him fall into the quicksand on his own. So we'll just wait here for a little bit. Let him come to us. Probably the most dumbest boss fight ever in this game. Because all you're doing is just waiting and waiting and waiting.
It's kind of thick though.
It is pretty thick, yeah.
He's pretty thick though.
But very fragile. Alrighty, so we're done with Act 1. Now we're gonna head into Act 2. So we're heading inside the pyramid. Count normally you can like make a cycle there, but I think I was at the faster cycle without realizing it. No biggie though. But yeah, this stage pretty much scared me as a kid because we're gonna be seeing ghosts.
Ghosts.
And we're gonna be breaking the level too.
Amazing. Just a reminder, everyone, you guys are watching Side Quest, which is a 7-day charity marathon featuring some of your favorite games, such as Broken Sonic and 3 Knuckles. We are powered by Twitch. Twitch is the world's top social video platform, empowering broadcasters worldwide. Get streaming today on twitch.tv. The charity that everything is going through is Charity Water. Charity Water is a non-profit organization bringing clean water, clean and safe drinking water, not only just clean, but also safe, to people in developing countries. Every $40 donated, Charity Water can bring one person clean water forever. And 100% of your donations do go to Charity Water. Go to Zeldathon.net/charity or donate. Get donate, or you can click on the little button down below. We do have shirts for sale. Check them out at zeldathon.net/store. All shirts are $14 and $5 of each shirt sale go right to the charity as well. Great partnership with the Yeti. I think we have 4 designs, which is incredible. So check those out if you're interested in purchasing a shirt. And then all your donations, if you donate a cumulative total of $50 or more through the entire event, you win our Grand Praise package. Has a bunch of cool stuff, including the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch and a bunch of cool items. So if you're interested in that, definitely check all that out through zeldathon.net, prizes. And yeah, let's get back to the game. What's going on here? We see some ghosts.
Yeah, I was trying to set up for a loop clip, but unfortunately I wasn't getting the correct height. So I was trying to go back to where there was like a light switch to get the ghosts out of the way, because when it turns completely dark, the ghosts become bigger and they're pretty aggressive as well. So unfortunately we end up getting crushed by the crusher. So now we got to take this auto scroller route, which takes a lot of time because we're just pretty much going up on this sand here.
Spooky ghost right there.
Yeah, so it's tiny right now. It's harmless, but once the lights start to dim, that's when it starts to get dangerous. And I did find out not too long ago that these ghosts are actually called Hyodoro.
Hyodoro.
Yeah, it's like some like Japanese name for the ghost. Especially when they have like the horns come out, and that's when they start to get aggressive. Yeah, so sometimes they'll just make things a little difficult to do. Okay, I want to try to keep these rings, so I'm going to turn into hypersonic right when I get the first chance. Yeah, especially like when you don't get to those what do you call it? Those door switches. When you don't get them in time and the sand is rising up, you're pretty much crushed at that moment. But now we got hypersonic. We don't have anything to worry about.
Just zoom in.
Just zoom in, and we're gonna do some vertical wraps here. I'm gonna wait for this platform to go a little lower. Get inside the wall. And we pretty much like skipped a decent chunk of the stage.
Oh, let's go roast. I do love Sonic for the aspect of like there are some like small like puzzle solving parts through the levels.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think like the only Mario game like of the original ones was the original was it Lost Levels, where there was like kind of puzzle solving to beat certain levels and stuff like that. You have to do specific things. But
Oh
I really
yeah, like
Sonic
the castle levels themselves, like just what we saw in SMB1. 4-4 and 7-4 actually had maze path, but since like I pretty much know where they are, like we didn't really describe it. But yeah, there's a specific path that you go, and if you end up messing up, it'll just loop the castle.
Yeah, that's why I really like Sonic, because like especially with the first one, when you're going through the first couple levels and you get to Marble Zone, that game it's like, okay, you can't just run. You have to like slow down and think about what you're doing for a bit.
Yeah.
And that's why I really like the Sonic games, because they can be both fast and have some puzzle solving elements, figuring out what stuff to do.
So yeah, we just did a bit of a clip there. There's like a section where Sonic is just going down a spiral, so it just saves like a few seconds. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another clip here shortly, and this one's called the elevator clip. So there was another strat for this section here. This is called the stair clip. If you do like a spin dash and kind of clip Sonic into the corner, you can actually get through. But there's an alternative, which is the elevator clip here. If you somehow get the elevator to line up to where Sonic can fit underneath, he can like clip through the wall, but I'm not getting that positioning right now. Let me see. That might be it. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There's like different positionings to do these tricks, and you just got to make sure you're at the correct one. Also, we will be hypersonic for the boss, and we're gonna try to do some swag for the boss fight as well. Get through here, lose the fire shield intentionally. Turn hyper right about here. Gonna wait for these things to come up and just get rid of those like that. And then we could just stand right here and we'll just damage him. There should be 2 more hits for this. There we go. We're gonna try a trick here. This is really tough to do. That might be too late. Yeah. So what I try to set up there, there's a strat called the monitor clip. So if you end up getting Sonic stuck inside the floor, you can actually skip this entire stage and beat it within like 30 seconds instead of like a minute and some odd change.
Oh wow.
But it's like one of the hardest strats to do. And if you end up missing it, it does cost like over a minute because you have to like play the stage normally. But which is fine. I mean, I do like Lava Reef quite a bit. It's like one of my favorite stages in this game.
It's really aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. And of course we got to see like the return of it in Sonic Mania with their like unique twists of the stage. Oh yeah, one thing I never mentioned, the Insta Shield. So Sonic has the ability to, you know, bring out an Insta Shield that actually protects him from various things. Although I never time it correctly, but yeah, you can actually get through those spikes without getting damaged. And it does expand your hitbox too. So like when you're fighting enemies or, you know, defeating the boss, like you can get extra hits very easily with it. And then with Tails and Knuckles, like obviously Tails has the ability to fly and Knuckles can glide and climb up walls. Let's see, we're gonna grab this lightning shield.
Let's go 50.
Yeah, even though we have enough rings to turn into Hypersonic, we will not transform here. Because we're going to be doing another trick called the Stair Clip. So we're just going to go ahead and traverse up this way. So we have to clip through that corner there. There we go, we got it.
Oh wow.
And we're practically stuck in Knuckles' area. And we have like a glitched out death egg, but we don't have to fight a boss here. Let's see, I believe there are 50 rings in this stage. Let me see if I can get 50 rings here. Maybe not. Oh. No, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Let's see. There's 10 here. Okay, yeah, I miscounted. No biggie. But coming up next, we're going to be fighting our boy Knuckles. The man who doesn't chuckle, rather flexes muscles. And he also has an iconic saying, "Oh no."
Oh no.
So yeah, we're just going to keep him stuck in this corner here.
Can't believe you're just bullying my friend Knuckles like this live on twitch.tv/Zeldathon.
Well, he got me at the end there. Now we see like all the Super Emeralds lit up. So normally we won't be seeing something like this if we did an any % run. Like all the Super Emeralds sitting there, as well as the Master Emerald glowing now. Yeah, sorry Knuckles, we have to shock you there. Also, we got an important strat coming up. Okay, we got the Slinky. That's very important to do.
Very, very, very important.
Alright. Now we're heading into Sky Sanctuary. So we're getting close to the end of the game. Alright, we're just gonna float right here. We're gonna see the Death Egg floating up. There has been some speculation that they had inspiration from Star Wars with the Death Star and the creation of Death Egg.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you can kind of see the similarities there. Then of course you get, you know, SuperSonic. There's always been that that discussion, how it's like Dragon Ball Z style, but there's always been like different stories about it. And also a fun fact, my name actually came from Sonic 2 with SuperSonic's transformation. Originally I did have the 71087 at the end of my name, but I just recently changed it to an underscore because there was like another Twitch partner that has a SuperSonic name.
Oh.
But yeah, I used to have the numbers at the end. This was like back in the old AIM days, in the 90s. So that was like
Numbers
my
were
screen name for
important
like
back
the
in the
longest
day.
time.
Go Metal Sonic.
Yeah, Metal Sonic. I think this one's called Mecha. So there's 3 different kinds of like robot Sonics in the Sonic history. So that particular Sonic right there is called Mecha Sonic. The one in Sonic 2 is called Silver Sonic, and the one in Sonic CD is actually called Metal Sonic. So there's like different like robot Sonics in the Sonic games. Oops, just missed that cycle there. We're gonna try to collect 50 rings, and we're gonna transform. Okay, we're gonna take this lightning shield for safety. This way is actually Tails' route
Oh, okay.
in the casual run, but in the All Emeralds run, Sonic does take this route because he can turn hyper. But
Go hyper.
yeah, but for the regular like beat the game. Oh dear. Let's try to, okay, we got the rings. Thankfully, I got some of those backup rings. So there's like a certain jump that regular Sonic cannot do. It's right here. It's like you have to do a double jump up there, otherwise you'll fall into a pit and die.
Jeez.
So regular Sonic cannot go that route, but Tails can because he has the ability to fly. Also, I gotta make sure to get that last button at the end there. And this part is so annoying. I remember getting stuck at this when I was a kid. Okay, we got the thing, and we gotta be sure not to be above the door, because there's like a very strange mechanic where if Sonic gets like flung across the screen and he's about to reach the top of the door, it'll actually crush him. It is a very like just strange mechanic that this game has, and it also happens in the other Sonic games as well. If you like go up to a crusher that's going upward, it'll actually crush Sonic and kill him. But anyways, we got Red Eye. This guy is pretty annoying when you don't have Super or Hyper. But since we have him, this guy is a cakewalk.
We did get a $20 donation from Pars Lune. No comment, but thank you very much for that $20 donation.
All right.
What is your favorite shield in the game? It's like the fire shield, the lightning shield. Like, what's your favorite one to use?
Favorite's actually Lightning Shield, because of the
Lightning
double
Shield?
jump mechanic. Also, I died on purpose there. And if you guys recall from Hydro City, when we did that level wrap, this is something similar we're going to do here. And it is one of the hardest level wraps in the game. But yeah, also to add on to the question, I do like the Lightning Shield a lot, mainly because of the double jump mechanic, as well as like the rings being attracted to you. Like the magnetic aspect of it. Let me see if I can get in the wall here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got it first try.
Awesome.
Okay,
the,
so we're pretty much
frame
going
rate
to
on
the
this
boss
game?
fight here.
What is the frame rate on this game? Like, what does it run at?
I believe the Genesis runs on 59.94 frames per second.
Specific.
Yeah, very close to 60 flat. Also, people call this the ooh boss because of the ooh sound it makes. But this is like probably the easiest boss as long as you don't mess up this cycle. If you mess up this cycle in any shape or form, this boss becomes very difficult to optimize. So the way I'm doing it now, this is like the fastest way to do it. You stay upside down the entire time, wait for it to drop those little mini cars, get it stuck on the ceiling, and we just spin dash into it just to shoot it right back at him. Alright, we're gonna try for another trick. This trick is kind of dangerous too. So as you notice, the screen did shift, and those 2 blocks at the end there, there's nothing there. It's a pit, so that can kill us.
Oh, jeez.
So I gotta be careful not to lose this. And the reason why we do that is for phase 2 of this fight. And this is why we need the lightning shield for this, so we can safely... Oh, now that I say that, we lose it. But no problem, we can still beat it without it. Because we're gonna do something cool. We're just gonna let this guy mosey on over here. Alright, here we go. Okay. For this phase, don't blink, folks.
I'm blinking.
Did you guys see that? So yeah, that's the reason why we need to have this active. And also, we're walking on air. No big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and beat this guy. And normally in the 80% run, this would be time, but since we got all emeralds, we got an extra stage to play. So welcome to Doomsday Zone, which is pretty much your auto-scroller. But for this case, we're going to try to grab as many rings as possible because I haven't played this stage in so many years. And of course, we got some epic boss battle music in the background. And we got like annoying asteroids to deal with as well, which does like slow us down. As well as the missiles, they slow us down too. Yeah, we're just gonna follow the trail to the rings. Okay, there's gonna be a group of rings coming right about here. There we go. And we get an extra life. It's always good to have. You could actually speed up here, but I tend to not do that. I just want to grab the rings. Now I'm going to speed up. And we got phase 1 of the boss fight. We got the gigantic ship. And we pretty much got to guide the missiles to the face. Just kind of hit him. Because there's no other way to damage him, really. We just got to get these missiles to hit him. Hit himself, basically. Okay, there we go. We got, I think, one more hit for this. There we go. Alright, so that's phase 1. And also we can kind of just watch him just explode and get all dark. And now we got phase 2 coming up. All we gotta do is just fly into him. This is probably like the easiest phase, but at the same time he's shooting missiles, so we just gotta avoid those. And those missiles look just like the boss itself. It's got those yellow triangles, look for its outfit. I think we got a couple more hits. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's it. And that's time.
Nicely done. Oh my goodness.
Just like that.
I guess the game was lagging on Twitch because you were going so fast.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm dropping frames too. My goodness. But yeah, that is... Oh man, I don't know why I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. Well, I guess that's kind of good because that's the end of my segment. But yeah, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this run, even though there was like some frame drops here and there. Hope you guys enjoyed Animaniacs as well as Super Mario Brothers. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to the Zeldathon crew for allowing me to showcase these games for you guys, as well as huge shout outs to Campy for, you know, keeping me company throughout this entire thing.
We actually do have 35 minutes left in this segment. Is there anything you want to show off? Like quick? Like other since this is a speedrun segment, do you have anything like a quick run or something like that you'd want to show off?
We have 35 minutes?
Yeah.
I can do a
30
quick Sonic 2 run.
Alright, let's do Sonic. Let's do Sonic 2.
Alright.
I know everyone loves the soundtrack in Sonic 2.
Alright, let's do a Sonic 2 run. Hopefully the frames will hold up.
Let's go frames.
Okay, we'll just do a regular any percent run. Alrighty, we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, bonus game, let's go. This is Sonic 2, which is the very first Sonic game that I ever played as a kid. And I also got it for Christmas back in 1993. Bundled with the Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of you may have seen the video on IGN with Ben Schwartz, who was a voice actor for Sonic from the movie. Some dude that looks just like me was doing the speedrun of this game with him.
That was an awesome segment, by the way. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, I gotta give huge shout outs to Mr. Shasta for that, because he was the one that reached out to me for the opportunity for, to work with IGN, because they were looking for a Sonic runner out in the West Coast, and Mr. Shasta was the one that mentioned my name on there, so huge thank you to him. And also huge shout outs to Ben Schwartz for being an entertaining guy throughout the entire video, trying to mess me up in the speedrun and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Shasta's great.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Shasta's really great. We've worked with Calithon in the past. MC and I have with other charity projects, but yeah, Shasta's amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's an amazing guy. And also, ever since that video on IGN, I've been balancing on the button like that since that video came out. So that's for Ben Schwartz right there. Anyways, Chemical Plant. This stage.
Sour please in chat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I almost made that cycle. That would have been so cool to get that. But no big deal. We're still going fast. Hope you guys can keep up with what I'm doing. Although I did miss that there. Let me try to do that again. Let's do a redo.
Let's just redo the whole level. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's
There we go.
get this spring. There we go. Alright. Alright, no problem. We still finished the level.
Nicely done.
Now in Act 2, this is why we have Tails come with us. There's a couple of tricks that Tails is actually useful for this. So in this act, we're going to have Tails follow us for a little bit. Then we're going to instantly lose him. However, he's still like around the area. He can actually make that door open, which originally doesn't open by itself. So we pretty much skipped a huge chunk of the level. Ah, jumped a little early there. You can actually jump all the way up top here. I'm going to try to get as much speed as possible. Make it through that. Now we got the boss fight coming up. And for some reason the boss music didn't trigger.
Hey, good pluses over around.
Yeah, normally the boss music would trigger there, but I guess I went too fast. That it just kind of kept the Chemical Plant music playing. But yeah, just like that, we're already done with 2 zones. Heading into Aquatic Ruin next. And also, like, for those of you that do follow Sonic speedrunning, we usually time this game with in-game time because of the score countdowns at the end of each stage. This also applies to Sonic 1 as well, so anytime we beat a stage, we would add whatever time we finished the stage on, and we just add up the in-game time that way. But for the marathon's sake, we just do it in RTA, no big deal. We'll just have to like sit through the score countdown. So as you can see here, I beat the level in under 30 seconds, so we get a 50,000 time bonus. And that just pretty much just takes a while, so that's why we do it in in-game time.
Gotcha. So I did put up an incentive right now, $5. Ask me anything.
Oh, cool,
If you
yeah.
got any questions? Be sure to get those questions in. $5 donation.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, whatever questions you guys may have, whether it's about the game you know, about me in general or speedrunning, whatever it could be. Okay, we got the boss fight coming up here. So there's like a frame where you can hit him on the last hit. It would actually send him off screen, and it'll make it seem like that the animals are pretty much on fire. But it is like a frame perfect hit, so it's tough to get.
So we got a $5 donation from Video James. Why did they call it an oven if you oven the cold food and out hot the food? I hate him.
Wait, what?
Why do they call it an oven when you in the cold food and out hot eat the food? My gosh, my brain hurts so much from that. Why do they call it an oven?
Why do they call it an oven?
If you oven the cold food and out hot eat the food. There you go. I hate Jamie so much.
Oh dear, I don't even know how to answer that. I'll just say that oven. Yeah, does not compute with my brain.
Yeah, no, that's what I was falling apart reading that. Abra donated $5. Question for Campy: you want to get some soft tacos later? Yes, but you need to come to me now because the tacos out in the West Coast is so much better.
Oh,
so you have to come.
snap.
You have to come to Vegas. The Mexican food game, like Mexican, Spanish food and everything like that, on the West Coast is incredible. Like, I've been missing out my entire life. I live in the East Coast.
Whoa, we're getting quite a bit of donations here.
We are getting some donations. Yeah, Rosa Raron, I probably fudged that. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think it's a sandwich. I think it's a sandwich.
I think so, because you got the, you know, the frank in between buns. So yeah, I would say it's a sandwich.
There was a place in where I used to live in Pittsburgh. They put hot dogs under sandwiches, so a restaurant did it. So I believe it.
Yeah, we'll keep it at that. Yeah, it's a sandwich.
Ron Scout donated $10. Give me the 3D Sonic tier list, SuperSonic.
A 3D Sonic tier list?
Yeah.
See, I would put Sonic Adventure 2 at the top. Then
Okay.
Sonic Adventure. Sonic Heroes.
Banger.
Let's see, what else was there? Sonic Colors.
I have not played Colors, but I've only heard good things of Colors.
Sonic Colors is such an amazing game. That's actually one Sonic game that's like in the 3D format that I considered speedrunning. I may do that pretty soon actually, but yeah, it's up there. Sonic Unleashed on the Wii and PS2 version, not the PS3 or 360 version. I would actually put that lower on the tier list. Mainly because of the excessive like werehog fights. Like that didn't really tickle my fancy when I played it on I played it on 360, so I didn't really like that one. But when I played it on Wii and PS2, I actually like that version a lot better. Let's see, what other 3D games were there? Sonic Generations would be next, and let's see, I think we're getting to the bottom of it, so at the bottom portion of the tier list, I would put Sonic Forces, Sonic 06, and then at the very bottom would be Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. So yeah, I think that's
Sonic
all
Boom.
the Sonic 3D games. I may be missing some here and there, but that would be like my quote-unquote tier list for the 3D Sonic games.
Okay, so I did get a request to ask you a question.
Sure.
If we could hit a donation incentive. Um, switch to Knuckles for the remaining worlds at 82,500. Would that be something you're interested in?
Switch to Knuckles for the remainder.
Yeah. Since it has a stage select and
Yeah, I would actually have to put Sonic 2 and Sonic Knuckles together, whichever stage that I end up on, and then play through it from there.
Cool. We did get a $5 donation from Tan Forgan. Do you know why they call it the Mega Drive and not the Genesis outside of North America?
Why they call it the Mega Drive? I'm not sure actually. Because now that you mention it, like in the States they called it the Genesis, but then like in Japan it's like the Mega Drive. It's kind of like that story with the NES and the Famicom. Like in the Japanese for the Famicom they call it Family Computer. But for Mega Drive, I don't know why they call it that though. That's something I gotta read up on. So that's a very good question.
That is. That's some good trivia to know when you do more speedruns.
Yeah, I just know how to play the game. I don't know like the console aspect of it. But that is a good question.
Someone's saying that it's there's a copyright for Mega Drive in the US. That's why.
Oh, interesting.
That makes sense.
I wonder what that copyright was. Oh yeah, by the way, we're in Mystic Cave Zone. We're like already in the 6th zone of the game. Just like 12 minutes in. Also, we got Oil Ocean coming up, which is like more of the scarier stages.
Oh, someone said you didn't say Sonic World. You didn't include that in your ranking.
Oh, Lost World. That's right. I forgot about. Yeah, see, I knew I was gonna forget something. Let's see. Where would I put that under?
You said Forces too, right?
I did say Forces. Yeah, that was like toward the bottom. Sonic Lost World. I would probably put that above Sonic Forces. It just had like a very strange running mechanic. Like you had to hold down a button to run. Like that made no sense for a Sonic game to me. So.
You can be Sonic Link in that game though. You may Link.
Yeah, like
which is interesting.
I mean, it does have like a Mario Galaxy feel to it, but just holding down the button to run, that kind of, yeah, that was like a no deal thing or deal breaker. Like I still ended up playing through it and I did have fun playing it. Like that's like the thing about me when it comes to like bad Sonic games. Like I still find a way to enjoy the playthroughs. Especially Sonic 06, as you know, as cringy as that game was towards the end.
True.
I still enjoyed it. Like it was still a fun game to play, as broken as it was. And
it's insane that they just kept the game broken. Like they never like did any like patches like after it. Like it's insane to me.
Yeah, so yeah, somehow like I remember playing it on stream too. Like I played through all the stories on stream. And I just remember like looking at my chat when the scene happened between Elise and Sonic. It's like a bunch of like what face emotes. It was just hilarious to see.
We did get a $5 donation from Monica. When was your biggest speedrun pop-off? So when you got like super excited for doing a run or whatever.
My biggest speedrun pop-off was actually Sonic 3 and Knuckles when I got the 37-minute time for it.
Nice.
There was that, and also I would say Sonic 2 when I first got the 15-minute in-game time. That, yeah, I had a pretty good pop-off for that one. Yeah, those two runs for sure. Trying to think if I had any others. No, I think those are the only ones. Yeah, it's just those two games.
Solid games to get pop-offs in though.
Yeah.
Fast and Mario pop-offs seem really hard because like of how difficult getting your time down in that game. Those games are into like a top 10 run and stuff like that.
Yeah, like with Mario 1, for example, like when I got the 1903 in Warpless, I didn't quite have a pop-off. I was just like, okay, cool, I got a PB. But it was like a top 3 PB at the time, but it just, I think it mainly because of how I messed up some of the stages. Like I didn't get that satisfaction of getting that PB, so I'm pretty sure once I hit sub 19 in Warpless someday, this year hopefully, I'll have a much better pop-off for that.
Yeah, it's always unsatisfying when you like have a really solid run, like a solid time, but the run doesn't feel good. Like you beat it and you're like, I guess that's a PB. Like
Yeah.
it's like, that was world record, but I could have done so much better because of like one issue. I think there was a video, I think Summoning Salt did one early this year.
Yeah.
About like people getting world records and Rom Scout was on there. It's just like, I guess that was world record. What a trash run. Immediately.
Oh man, I love Rom Scout. Such a good dude.
That guy is definitely a guy. One of my best friends out there, but he's so funny sometimes.
Oh yeah, I guess I should explain what I'm doing here. I'm just like casually just doing these glitches, and I'm sure chat's like, what the heck is he doing? So that was a zip there to the end of the stage, and we see like a glitched out signpost. We're gonna do another zip like that in Act 3, which is another reason why we need tails. So you'll see why.
You got 10 lives. It's insane.
Yeah, this game will just give you lives. Just from like getting 50,000 points. Okay, I'm gonna be doing some pause buffering here, which I totally failed. I would have gotten that first try, but I wasn't too sure. So I need Sonic to be in his tippy toe state. I need him to be like right about here. And then I'm holding right. So as I unpause, you kind of see just Sonic just kind of zooming off. And although I didn't do the last part correctly, there's like 3 different frames where Sonic can successfully do a level wrap. That's a late frame. So on the late frame, which is frame number 3, you have to hold left after you unpause. And then in the first 2 frames, you don't hold anything on the controller. That'll zip him automatically. But they're kind of hard to see, like when it's going really fast and trying to get like a proper pause for it. Also, this boss fight's really annoying because he has those circular objects just roaming around.
The metal eggs.
Yeah, and there's like a dumb thing about this boss fight in particular. The ring can fall through the floor. There's like some spots of the arena where the ring can just completely fall through. We have no idea why it does that, and it can end up being pretty dangerous for this boss fight sometimes. But luckily we got through it, so we're fine in that aspect. But coming up next, we do have Sky Chase coming up, and it is a 2-minute and 6-second auto-scroller. So feel free to ask any questions.
Yeah, $5 donations gets those questions in. Can ask literally anything.
Yep. Also, I could just stand up here for like 40 seconds and do nothing. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well.
I love these enemies, like just with the faces. What are these called on the screen? What are these enemies?
You know, I used to have the instruction manual for Sonic 2, and it would actually tell you all the enemy names, but I have no idea what they're called.
You need a chat command with all the names of all the enemies.
I should. That is actually a very good idea. 'Cause it's kind of funny because like there's like a lot of things that I don't know, and even though I've been playing these games for a long time, like I just know how to play the game. I just don't know any like the little things about like the Sonic games and the Mario games and what have you. Like I can just tell you, oh, that's a turtle dude. I'm just kind of jumping on him and whatnot.
So we got a $7.81 donation from MJ Evans. What are your top 5 soundtracks from Sonic games?
top 5 soundtracks from Sonic games. Number 1 is Ice Cap. Number 2 is Mystic Cave. Number 3 is Casino Night on the 2-player version. So like when you do the 2-player versions, there's like another song that plays. 4th one is Starlight. And 5th would be... I think I would give number 5 to Death Egg Act 2 from Sonic & Knuckles.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah. So yeah, mostly from the classic games, but so I guess to extend that answer, if it's from the 3D era, it would be Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2, Egg Fleet from Sonic Heroes, then there's Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure. I know there's like a couple more from the 3D era that I really liked.
I just love Live and Learn. Banger.
Yeah.
I mean, I just jam. Oh,
that was an oops. Yeah, Live and Learn and Open Your Heart
Open Your Heart
from Sonic Adventure.
I just love the Sonic Heroes song, like the main song, Sonic Heroes. I just jam out to that like every couple of months. It'll just come on my like YouTube playlist, and I'm like, all right, what goes up must come down.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this trick here is exclusive to the Sonic Classics cart, which is the Rev 02 version of the game. Argic, who's like a well-known commentator for Sonic games, as well as a Sonic speedrunner, he would always give me flack about, oh, it's a Rev 02 cheater, this and that. But hey, if it's in the game and it's exploitable, why not? Gotta go fast in the speedrun. So shout out to Argic, one of my favorite people on Twitch as well. Just love his enthusiasm when it comes to commentating. I think he's like by far the best commentator ever. Like he always does commentary for like GDQs and other various like speedrunning marathons. And especially with that Scottish accent makes it so much better. Like I just love the guy to death.
I love really solid commentators for games that like they're good at the game, but then they just have that enthusiasm to make the segments so enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like anytime they're talking, it's just so fun. Hold on, Sonic. Please.
Yep. Just gotta hang on.
All right. Brother Oren donated $5. Do you think a Kit Kat is actually lasagna?
A Kit Kat is actually a lasagna.
Because it's got the layers.
I would say so, yeah.
It's a type of lasagna. I'd say a lasagna is a Kit Kat. I'll do the reverse.
Yeah, because you got the, you got the chocolate, then you got the wafer part, and I don't know what else is there, but
I think it's just like chocolate wafer layered.
yeah.
No idea.
Also, we're at the final fight.
Incredible.
I got a diagonal jump there. So, for whatever reason, this boss fight doesn't have a hitbox on the jetpack itself, but the flame has a hitbox. It makes no sense, but that's how we fight it in the speedrun. So we just get behind him and we just kind of wail on him. And it does take like 12 hits to defeat the boss. So we try to do like the 10-2 cycle or 9-3 or 8-4. But there is a way to get 12-0 in this boss fight, but it's like the most difficult strat to go for, especially at the end of the game.
Alright, so we got Kiseki donated $10 and no comment. Thank you very much, Kiseki.
Alright. Alright, we're done. And time's gonna be on fade outs. Right here.
Incredible. Oh my goodness.
24 minutes, 27 seconds.
Zooming. We're zooming.
Yeah, all we needed was what, half an hour? So there we go. Got an
Do I have
extra.
a time check. I think we have 10 minutes left. Let me double check something. 10 minutes left? 5 minutes? What do we got? Chat. Tech test. What do we got? 5 minutes? Someone? We out of time? 10 minutes left. We got 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
You want to show off Knuckles real quick?
Sure.
Cool. Let's show off Knuckles. Let's get some more questions in for this last 10 minutes. Ask literally anything. You can ask food-related questions. You can ask Mario-related questions. Mario 3 credits warp. That's a hard trick.
Oh man, yeah, I won't be able to do that.
That's.
I could attempt it, but more than likely I
you.
will soft lock the game. I mean, we could try that if you want.
Okay, if you want to do that one, that's fine. That was Rom Scout's suggestion.
Is that what you guys want? I mean, I can definitely do that.
Mario 3 credits or Knuckles.
Let's try Mario 3 credits.
All right, let's go.
Let's try that.
Mario 3 credits. I actually tried to learn this category. When I was like, oh, I want to kind of get into Mario. Let's learn this. It doesn't seem that bad. It was the hardest thing I've tried to learn in a while.
Okay, I just gotta switch some cables around. So interesting tidbit, the Sega Genesis adapter for the Model 1 Genesis, it works on the AV Famicom as well. So all I did was just switch the adapter around, and now we're on the Famicom.
Let's go Famicom.
All right, I gotta find Mario 3. Here we go.
That's a lot of Mario 3.
Yeah. I don't know why I have so many copies of these, but yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay, so we'll attempt a credits warp to. Well, I'll give it my. I'll give it my all. Oh dear, I broke the game. You guys didn't see that. Okay. Anyways,
all legitimate copies of the game. All legitimate ROMs that were ripped.
Yep. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let me see if I remember how to do this. Oh, thanks, game. Okay,
all right.
You know what? Let me.
Fireflower.
Let me use the actual cart instead of my power pack. Let me see, where is it? Here we go. Here's the original Mario 3. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, hopefully no more breaking of the game.
No, we need to break the game, though. We need to break it to get to the end.
Well, at least not the beginning.
That's true. That's true.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. I haven't ran SMB3 in a while. Although I don't think I needed that mushroom just yet. I'm so used to running warpless, so I always get that mushroom there. Okay, so I do need to get.
What
was that?
I was gonna say, do you want to explain what category you're doing right now?
Okay, so this is the any % credits warp category. So there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans happening in World 7, to where we're just pretty much overwriting the memory of the game in order to get access to Peach right away. But it is a very tough trick, and more than likely I will softlock like 99% of the time. So we'll give it our best shot here. But if done correctly, you can actually go rescue Peach in World 7, and it takes roughly about I want to say like 3 minutes or something, like around that ballpark, 3 to 4 minutes. So, and it is a main category of the game as well, but it is like one of the hardest speedruns to do. So for this, we do need both whistles. So we need to get it in 1, 3, and then the fortress. Okay, fortress is up next. It's kind of convenient that we have the leaf already for this, so we can just fly up here. Otherwise, you would have to do like a fancy strat to like get a crouch jump or something, or just squeeze through just enough to keep your speed momentum and grab the leaf. Okay, now we're gonna warp to World 2 first. So the reason why we're doing that is to use the whistle again, and it's gonna put us into the middle line of the warp zone. Now World 7.
Rob Scout donated $20. Honestly, thanks for even trying this.
Oh. Oh, thank you for the suggestion.
It is incredibly hard. One of the best runners of the game, Mitch, he tried to do it live on TV against Stephen Colbert, and he wasn't able to get through it.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
That was insane. So it is extremely hard.
Oh, it might not work because I got hit. Yeah, I needed the leaf there. So, you know what? I'm going to try again. That was only like 3 minutes.
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes left. Solar Frost donated $25.80. No comment. Thank you very much.
So you actually need the leaf for this trick because you need to do some intentional damages. Because eventually you do have to be small for the trick to work. So when I lost the leaf there, that actually messed up all the stuff that I was going to try to go for. So yeah, this will be the last shot. If I don't get it, then that's okay. At least I tried.
Oh yeah, it's one of the toughest like any percent categories out there. I feel like just setting up all the pixel perfect stuff.
Yeah. Oops. Should be okay. Ironically, Mario 1 is my main Mario game that I speedrun. Even though I do speedrun Mario 3, but Mario 3 is not my strongest.
The physics are pretty different, yeah.
Okay, at least we got the mushroom. Oh dear. Okay, definitely don't want to lose this mushroom because we need the leaf in the fortress level. Okay, say hi to Toad again.
What's up, Toad?
There's a funny thing, like if you have the fire flower and you're shooting fireballs in the mushroom house, they turn green for whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah, and you can actually shoot Toad, but it doesn't really do anything to him. Oh god. I didn't think I was gonna get P-speed there. So I kind of hesitated that. Okay, so I gotta get this mushroom here instead. Watch out for this Podoboo. Oh, come on. I'm just missing the cues for my jumps there. I actually do have a run on the board for any percent. I think my PB is like a 348. But that was like 4 years ago. So it's been that long since I did this category. So it's actually pretty cool to revisit this, but we'll see if I'm able to save the princess.
Alright. So
All right.
we're warping?
Yep, we're warping. Okay, let's warp to 7 now. There's got to be sure not to get hit at all. And if that happens, we'll just crash the game.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, I need this shell out of the way. So then I need to kill these piranha plants. And then I need to carry this shell. But I just gotta be careful not to get hit. Okay, carry that with me. I mean, this is how I remember to do it. So I have to like destroy that shell to that, this to this. I'm gonna wait for this parachute to go back up like that, and then this part. That's too far. So there's like a specific pixel that this shell needs to be in. So you have to like line it up right against the pipe. I'm not sure if that'll do it, but I'll try anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get hit here. I'm gonna wait for this to wake back up. Okay. Take another hit. Go back down. And then we're supposed to go down that pipe. Let's see if this works. Probably not, because I don't think that shell was positioned in the correct spot, but we'll see. So now it looks like there's nothing happening, but we're going to see some gibberish. There we go. Ah, we crashed it.
Awesome try. Thank you for the attempts, and thank you for all the amazing runs that you've done for the side quests. The crazy amount of money that you raised during your segment as well. Do you have any like final shout outs that you want to give before we transition over?
Yeah, like huge shout outs to the Mario community, the Sonic community, Rash for Animaniacs, also Kelsey, who's like my usual commentator for Animaniacs. Also a huge thank you to the Zeldathon crew for allowing me to showcase a bunch of runs today. So thank you so much for that. And of course, Campy, huge thank you to you for being with me. Also a huge shout outs to the chat for donating. Keep on donating. We still got a few more things coming up for the end here. And also a huge thank you to MC. Like I don't know like how to thank him enough. Like it is an absolute honor and pleasure to do these various events with him and as well as everybody else involved. So thank you so much, everyone, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your night.
Cool. Thank you. And take us out.
Hello there, I hope you've all been enjoying SideQuest. I am going to play the Pokemon theme on this $1 guitar as best as I possibly can. I hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and it wasn't too much of a disaster. There's only so much you can do with this tiny little $1 guitar. If you look closely, it does have tuning pegs. However, the middle strings both go to one tuning peg, this one, whereas the top string goes to 2 tuning pegs. So the lack of range of probably nylon string aside, I can't even properly tune each string, which is part of why it ended up being in a different key from the one you may know. The original is in this key, starts playing out like this, whereas what I played is a little bit more like this. Bit of a difference. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you keep enjoying SideQuest.
Hey everybody, you're watching SideQuest. It's a 7-day charity marathon featuring some of your favorite games, and we got music, we got everything, you know it. As always, we are powered by Twitch, the world's top social video platform that empowers broadcasters worldwide. As always, they've been sponsoring our event for dang forever to help us keep making great marathons. If you want to get streaming, twitch.tv is where you gotta go. We are fundraising this marathon for Charity Water. It's a non-profit organization hoping to bring clean and safe drinking water to people in developing countries. Because here's the deal, everyone. Charity Water has it on lock. When you give water to developing countries and to communities that need it, that means that there's less time going to other places to get water, sometimes water that's going to be not clean, not healthy for them. And because they have more time, it's going to improve things like education because people will have more time to be in school. It's going to increase health. That increases their access to food because they can water their crops with good water. And you know, Charity Water knows their stuff. They work with experts, community members to find the best sustainable solutions in each place they work, whether it's a well, a pipe system, a biosand filter, or a system for harvesting rainwater. Did you guys know what a biosand filter is before today? No? Well, I did because I did my research. 100% of your donation does go to Charity Water, by the way. We don't have anything out the top, none of that gobbledygook. When you make a donation, it's going out into the field to do your work. And as always, we are working with The Yeti. They, of course, make wonderful shirts for us that you at home can buy. It's a great way to support the charity because $5 of every shirt you purchase goes to Charity Water. Zeldathon.net/store is where you can find them. We have 4 shirts this time around. You can see them here on your screen. We got the SideQuest Take to the Seas event shirt. It's by Jaime Ogarta. It's basically a conglomeration of all the types of things we're doing here at SideQuest, which I think is a great representation of what we're kind of trying to do here, you know? We got the Egg Drop Soup shirt by Digituni, which is fantastic. Also great is Poyo Craft by Rosie. You got Kirby and Minecraft in one shirt. I don't think that's ever happened before. This is a first here on SideQuest. And lastly, man, I love Donkey Kong Country and this Diddy and Dixie shirt by Hyperdraws. Ooh, it hits the spot, my friends. Also, we have prizes, my friend. If you would like to win prizes, good news. We have 10 game blocks, and in each of those blocks, we have new prizes. So if you donate $10 or more during any of those game blocks, you'll be entered in to win for that game block. So if you got $100, guess what? You're going to enter into every single giveaway. But let's say you have $50. If you donate $50 cumulatively throughout the event, you are entered in to win our grand prize, which includes, guess what? An Animal Crossing: A New Horizons special edition Nintendo Switch, and all sorts of other goodies. But man, that Switch, people had a hard time getting that. I don't got one. I still got my launch Switch. I got some special Joy-Con. What am I talking about? Social giveaways. Throughout SideQuest Take to the Seas, check us out on social media for more giveaway posts. These giveaways are open to fans across the globe and are a great way to share the event and help raise funds for charity, even if you're unable to donate. And lastly, before we get you back into more games, be sure to follow the Zeldathon Twitch channel for future events and additional content. We have our website, zeldathon.net. We have a Twitter at Zeldathons and an Instagram at Zeldathon. We got the YouTube channel. We put up weekly videos, sometimes more than weekly. We got all sorts of great stuff over on the YouTube channel. And new this year is TikTok. I downloaded TikTok this year. Changed my life. For the better, who's to say? But I tell you what, my favorite TikTok is the Zeldathon TikTok. And that's saying something because I've not viewed many TikToks. but I have viewed the Zeldathon ones. Thanks for watching, by the way. Thanks for watching. Thanks you for being here. Keep watching. We got more side quests coming up for you soon.